Good afternoon. It is 3:01. I'm Joseph Bonanno live from the 104.5 The Zone Studios. Titans 49ers wrapped up joint practice. Carnell Tate at the podium now, so we're going to head there to start 3HL for our foundation repair waterproofing needs. You need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport with you. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Let's go to Santa Clara. Carnell Tate, the rookie wide receiver for the Titans, at the podium.
They execute a little bit better after the fitness.
I mean, every game starts physical. Every game's going to end physical. The more physical team will win. So we just got to go out there and be better.
Did this feel like a reality check for you guys?
No, it didn't feel like a reality check at all. I mean, we went out there and proved to them who we are.
And who are you, would you say?
We're the Titans. We came here to play fast and violent.
Thanks, Carl.
Appreciate y'all. Have a great one.
All right. Carnell Tate, man.
I thought he was going to talk longer than that, but he didn't.
That was good.
No, that was good.
I think there will be one more player after him, so I will. I'll keep an eye on the.
Do you feel like that? What did they ask?
conference?
Do you feel like this was a wake up call?
Yeah, no, we're just going to be the Titans. We are who we are. Well, who are you? We're the Titans. Play fast and violent. Lots of fights out there, a lot to get to. Jim Wyatt will join us from Santa Clara a little bit later. The Titans are in Santa Clara preparing to take on the San Francisco 49ers Thursday. Kickoff set for 8 p.m. Titans Radio will take it from us at 7, so you get an extra hour of live 3HL. The joint practice session wrapped up about 2:30.
How about that?
How about that? How about that? There she is. She's on Davenport.
Hey, what's up? Happy Tuesday. Good afternoon. By the way, they're lucky they're in Santa Clara because it is hot as Hades here.
95 degrees, 105 feels like temperature. Santa Clara, 83 feels like 83.
Wow. How beautiful is that?
One thing I did notice early, Buck Rising tweeted, visitors get the substation field, and showed a video of it.
I mean, that tracks. You guys are going to be close to the injury conspiracy theory field.
Why was that not a thing when they were constructing it? Why is that a thing all of a sudden?
Because now they have science to back up all the injuries.
Right? They have the long-term exposure now.
Yep. Now they have the data to go with it.
We've had long-term exposure to you, Zeph, executive producer of 3HL is Zeph. How long you been doing this now? 3HL producer? Are we getting to 2 years now?
2 years, actually. Yeah, 2 years.
Oh, look at that, Zeph.
Or actually over 2 years. I think 2 years was back in June.
Oh.
Do you regret your decisions?
Sometimes. No, I'm just kidding.
He's all grows up. My boy's all grows up. Nolensville, 12U kids playing Alabama for the Little League Southeast Regional Championship.
Take them down.
Weather delay.
Oh. Well, take them down in a second.
Get the slip and slide out. So that's going on. We've got a lot of football to get to you. If you want in, 615-737-1045 is the number. You can, of course, watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Yeah, you're right. Lots of back sweat going.
Butt sweat?
No, back.
Back sweat.
I really don't have an issue with that part, but I know a lot of people do.
What, butt sweat?
Mm-hmm. If you're working outside, God love you. Hydration.
Yeah.
Hydration.
It's brutal.
One big story in the NFL, I don't know how big a story it is, but the Vikings have named Kyler Murray their starting quarterback over J.J. McCarthy going into year 8 for Kyler Murray. And we asked Greg Cosell about Kyler Murray a few weeks ago, and I said, do we even know what he is at this point? And he's going into year 8, and Cosell said that's a great question. Because he has moments, and then he has moments.
So I guess, that's basically what he is.
He only played in 5 games last year, 121 touchdowns and 60 interceptions in his career. He's thrown 121 touchdown passes.
That's crazy.
Kyler Murray. Their win total, 8.5. Fade that is what I would do. Titans and 49ers. I prefer when they're here because they are fun to watch, man. And it's like
The Titans or the 49ers?
No, the joint practice session in general.
Oh, okay.
Where we can selfishly go out there and watch it because they are entertaining. And I love how everybody likes to read things in. And so, like, 49ers reporters were tweeting, from one angle and the Titans reporters from another angle, all those things. The one thing that did stand out to me was something that is completely expected, fisticuffs. Cam Ward, QB1, now at the podium. Let's go, Zeph.
Getting to go against a new set of defenses, new set of players.
It's great. From both sides of the ball, got good work in. It was great going against, a great player, Fred Warner, who really knows the game of football, who handles a lot of stuff around the middle of the field. So it's good to get some experience to get that against him, against their DBs, and for the O-line, good, to see some other D linemen how we can get better off of it.
What do you like best about what you guys did? What are some areas that maybe got to be cleaned up?
I just think we came out, with the mindset to win, to dominate each and every play. We matched the mindset that we had. I think we can be better in little things from myself, especially seeing everything, and then just from receivers to O-line standpoint, just cleaning up the little things that they didn't do so good today.
In what ways do you feel like you matched that mindset?
Just having a positive mindset and a positive outcome on a lot of plays. Trying to be successful on first and second down, so we don't have to be a third and long. And I think we were able to do that.
There were multiple plays where it seemed like you were going to Tate on those third downs. How is that chemistry coming along with you and him?
It's been great. He sees the game from my point of view. I'm getting to, know his route running on each and every route. But I mean, he's someone who, what he gets, he deserves it. He works for it. We missed on, about 2 or 3 plays that, should have been explosive for us. But that's just something me and him got to be better at.
When you're going from a guy like him that's just like so smooth and glides to a guy like Ridley who's so sudden and quick, how tough is that to gauge like what you got to put on the ball and to get it to those guys?
It's tough because you gotta have the timing with your feet and everything. Know how each and every one run, that route differently. Carnell, he's a strider, so he's deeper on a lot of other routes compared to some of the receivers. But then it's just on my part to get them the ball in a catchable spot. Allow them to go do what they paid to do.
In those later team periods, you took a lot of pressure around the move, a lot. How much good work is that against pressure, and how much you need less pressure?
It's great. We get to work scramble drill. We get to work, real game situations. I misread on one scramble drill. But it's good because, we get to finally, have our rules come into play against a different defense and, have to play off schedule a little bit.
He took a hit on the sideline. I guess on the 4th play, everybody rushed his defense. He appreciated that. I think you were in that fray, too. How much is that just guys having each other's backs?
We always going to do that. Whether it's for me, Carnell, Olami get hit later, we always going to rally to, that guy. That's the brotherhood that, we have in our locker room. That's what we're creating each and every day with each other. But, it's exciting to be a part of it because we all know we want one common goal. We're all bigger than ourselves. We just trying to, put the team first and win games.
Warner talking a lot?
He was. I got it riled up a little bit. But, that's what I want to see because, I want him to be at his best. So, when I'm at my best, I know what I can and can't do in a game. So, he helped me out a lot today. But he's a great player.
What you said to get him riled up?
He started talking shit. The right things to say to guys like that, because I know they don't hear it a lot from specific quarterbacks, whether it's a different conference or their quarterback. I don't know how Brock is, but it's great because I get to see the other side of them that they might not be willing to show.
Did you guys get to talk to you after about how much fun it was?
A little bit for sure. And then just stuff that that he think will help me as far as controlling the middle of the field more. And dictating a lot of stuff, and I think that's going to end up helping me in the long run.
What maybe made it hard to find shots? I know Alec dove for one and he almost had it. Was super covered on another one you threw to him.
It didn't make it hard to find shots. I mean, if they're going to drop all the way back, we're going to check the ball down, and they got to come tackle Tajay Spears and Tony Pollard open space, and that's not easy tackle. So I don't have to throw the ball 20 yards. I can throw it 5 yards and let Tajay and Tony do the rest for 20 yards. And so just playing on schedule, myself helping the O-line out, and then, just getting the ball to our playmakers, letting them make plays.
You feel that's an area of growth for you so far? Not always going for that and taking with that defense, letting those guys make plays?
Yeah, for sure. Especially on third down. We got a lot of guys from tight ends and running backs who can get a lot of yak, and I think the more that I can continue to manipulate the defense and continue to drop back on the 3rd and 7, 3rd and 5, I can throw it 2 yards and they'll run for the other 3.
Trubisky was talking about those 3rd and long situations and how you want to get the first down, but sometimes you got to go through it and think about let's make it a manageable 4th down. So how much have you started to apply that? What do you think of what he said there?
I applied a lot to it, especially depending on the play, where the outlet is, if they have a running start to get the first down or not, whether it's a go. Then Coach Dave was always in my ear telling me what I need to get if we're going for it on 4th down. So it's a little bit of everything. Sometimes we have to be aggressive, trying to get all the 3rd and longs, where I have to throw it to the stick. Sometimes I can check down.
Any specific you're emphasizing for Thursday?
What you mean by that?
When you're playing in the game, is there something specific you're looking for, communication-wise, on the field-wise?
Just elite, urgency and execution. I think if we have that, it'll carry us a long way.
When things were so
You
cheap.
excited to get a couple of drives into your Salah said it's not just going to be one drive, you're actually going to get to play a little bit.
I am, because we'll be able to get in the rhythm, get a flow for the game, be in a real game atmosphere, and then, just continue to, build and get better off of it.
You like what you see from Singleton?
For sure, he's real explosive. He's a patient runner, especially in our duo game. He sees the gaps, he hits it hard, and he's a great teammate. He's not a raw guy, but every time he steps on the field, he has the right mindset. He's capable of being a great player for us. He's getting way better at the protection scheme of the pass game, and when his numbers call, he's going to be sure to do what he does.
When things were so chippy early, did Daboll say anything broad about keeping it up or settling it down? Or
he said something, well, to me, but Dave's, he knows who I am. He knows how to get me, in the right headspace, and even though I never leave it. But he knows, it's fun. Because in the day, like, if he was out here, he'd be doing the same stuff. He's one of us. He's a great coach. He's a big part of, why we're able to have some successful plays.
was he trying to settle things down a little bit?
He was, for sure. Just because, when you do stuff like we did earlier, you lose, time, appreciate it. You lose time on, reps and stuff, when, we get into fights and stuff. So that was his biggest message. He was right. We got it under control and able to have a, good practice.
Do you seek out Dan or Deculus to talk to them as a leader after this, or do you kind of just let them know?
I let them do them. They're right for what they did. If I was them, I'd do the same thing they did. They both play with a chip on their shoulder. Even when they did do that, the team rallied behind them. And I'm with them 100%. If they did it Thursday, we would it Thursday. But they'll learn from it. The coaches already handled it, with them. But it's just another moment for us to, grow as a team.
But just to be clear on the Dable play, told you to stay out of it. Is that his message to you?
He for sure did. But I'm part of the guys, so I'm kind of hard headed.
There is QB1 Cam Ward. Your reaction, 615-737-1045. Titans and Santa Clara preparing to take on the San Francisco 49ers. The joint practice session is over. That was the quarterback, Cam Ward. Your reaction next, 615-737-1045.
If you need new windows, replacement windows, new doors, replacement doors, Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville is who you need to call. And for the month of August, if you tell them Dawn sent you, then they will give you the Dawn deal, which is buy 3, get 1 free on windows and no payments, no interest for 12 full months. Buy 3, get 1 free. Can't beat that. If you need to replace all your windows, now's a great time to do it with the Dawn deal in place. You can either stop by one of their showrooms in Franklin or in Hendersonville. Or the easiest thing is schedule your free consultation. They will actually come out to you. They'll bring some examples of their windows for you, and you can do it on your schedule. Tell them to come on out. Check out the Dawn deal. And you can do it all by giving them a call at 615-249-1910. Or the easiest way to do it, they'll reach right back out to you. Go online and schedule that free consultation. PellaNashville.com.
Let me give a big shout out to my people over at PAI. We grow hair. Why? Because if you're looking on the stream, you see that sunroof closing on up. I told y'all, man, wasn't going to be long. Started this journey in May. Here we are walking into August. And guess what? Just wait. Just wait till we get to October. I'm telling you, thing going to be shut. See my waves starting to come back in. You know what comes along with that? Confidence. That thinning hair leaves. I got the place for you. We grow hair. They're right there waiting on you. Advanced FUE hair transplant technique. Minimally invasive procedure where individual follicles are extracted and placed with precision for natural looking coverage. Shout out to my brother Savage, man, who said in the chat, Savage, I see that sunroof closing. You know what I mean? I ain't playing with them. If you go in there right now, book your consultation. They'll give you a free laser session. Plus, tell them Big Slay told you, and they'll hook you up with $500 off your hair transplant procedure. Call them now at 615-376-6010 or hit WeGrowHair.com. WeGrowHair.com.
3HL 1045, the Zone. Brett Doherty with you. Don Davenport, 615-737-1045.
What up?
Fights at practice. Joint practice, man. That's what you're going to get.
Yep.
What did we count? 5 in the first 10 reps?
That first 10
Scuffles?
minutes. 10 minutes.
First 10 minutes.
Is what I read from several of the reporters there. Then I think probably around 8 or so total that were reported on. 2 Titans got kicked out for throwing punches. There was
Austin Deculus and Dan Moore.
And then there was a 49ers player.
Dan, come on. You need the practice.
Well, there was a 49ers player that apparently threw a punch at Dan Moore. 49ers player didn't get kicked out. Dan Moore ended up throwing a punch back at him later in practice.
The second guy.
Because he actually grabbed Cam Ward's jersey on a pass rush rep. And like your offensive
his quarterback.
Like your offensive line's supposed to do, he went after it. Now, I don't think you're supposed to be throwing punches, but
there was some history there, it sounds like.
Maybe from a couple plays before, yeah. I don't know. I'm with Brent on how he described practice as 49ers guys were like giving all praise to the Titans team and like saying that the 49ers are underwhelming. Or if you go look at the Titans reporters, they were saying the 49ers were winning and Titans were underwhelming. So it's kind of hard
Who do we trust?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to really like take in how did practice go from tweets. Really need your eyes on there.
But also, like, how many games are you going to win in a joint practice session?
None.
Just get the reps in.
Well,
and Cam was right. Like, that's where the fighting and all that stuff gets in the way. And so Daboll, that's exactly what Daboll was saying. It was like, hey, man, we need the reps. Let's go.
Keep your mouth shut. Don't get involved. I need you to get these reps.
From Nick Suss earlier during practice. Right tackle Austin Deculus was removed from practice for throwing a punch. He wrote, it's been like 5 quick scuffles in the first 10 minutes of team practice. From Teron Davenport, first play of team practice, and they're mixing it up after the whistle. J.C. Latham in the middle of it. And left tackle Dan Moore pulled for fighting a little bit later. These are the notes that I'm here for.
There you go.
What'd you take away from Cam's little press session there?
He's funny.
As confident as he was from the day he got here. I mean, the day after the draft, he did our show for like an hour.
Yeah.
And he was already confident. But now he sounds like a vet. Like he sounds like a mature veteran quarterback, and he's going into year 2.
Well, I need him to play like one.
Well, I mean, ultimately, that's the goal, right? He talked about Fred Warner, who is a phenomenal player, but he mentioned him specifically in the middle of the field. So clearly, he had eyes on that guy.
Well, and also he mentioned that did stand out to me. He mentioned afterwards, he said he was talking smack to him, shocker, and then afterwards said, I chatted with him and. He, gave me some pointers and some tips, which I thought was pretty cool. And for Cam to like admit that and say that too, right?
Yep.
That was pretty cool. And then him just talking about, playing against that guy makes me better,
Vandyman82 on YouTube. Cam is just so down to business with his play and especially his interviews. He hardly ever cracks a smile. And when he cracks a joke, I like it.
He did manage to drop a mommy word there.
Speaking of mommy words, that's what Dawn's 6-year-old calls her curse words. Hadley made Cam smile the other day.
She did.
Because of the mommy words thing. And he turned to her and he said, when you get older, you can say those words.
Yeah.
Thanks, Daddy Cam.
Yeah. I wanted to be like, no, you can't. You can't ever say those words.
He talked about matching intensity. Said, obviously, we can always do better. He said that he missed 2 or 3 plays that could have been explosive. Interesting points about the wide receiver. I forget who asked the question, but the wide receivers, the difference in Carnell Tate and Calvin Ridley. Mm-hmm. That Calvin Ridley's more explosive. Carnell Tate is a strider. And he said, yeah, there is something to that because he's got to get his feet set properly. I thought that was an interesting point.
And it just takes reps and time.
How about Singleton? I know a lot of people have been talking about him at practice, and Cam said he's explosive but patient, which I thought was interesting.
He also said protection side of it's coming along, which means it wasn't great when he got there.
Definitely true. Slay Dog will be back tomorrow. I took some notes on what he is doing. The inaugural 2026 Patriot Games, and they did tweet out that that Trump was going to be there. And before he left, Babs was like, "Can you please, if he shows up, can you please get Trump in the boom boom room?"
I'm like, please, we need a sideline interview with Ron Slay and President Trump.
That would be amazing.
Please make that happen.
You can watch daily on the ESPN app or ESPN Plus. Today is the last day live from the Spire Academy in Ohio. 120 high school athletes aged 14 to 17 from every state in the country. Events include track and field, basketball, football, dodgeball, obstacle courses, and a military-style boot camp. $250,000 in scholarships.
So cool.
Going out, 125 awarded to the top male and 125 to the top female. So that's what Slay has been doing.
On assignment for. He'll be back tomorrow.
He will be back tomorrow. From
So
Toronto.
when is Trump there today?
So that's what I read on Twitter. The little Twitter machine.
I got to text our guy.
Oh, by the way, that little town in South Carolina.
Yeah, Sugar Tit.
Sugar Tit, South Carolina. I posted a picture of it. If you missed the show yesterday, I posted a picture of it because there was a guy playing. They were doing ESPN Ocho over the weekend, and there was a guy playing wiffle ball, and his name is Caleb Jeter, age 20, favorite athlete. Jackie Bradley Jr., student at Clemson University. Jackie Bradley Jr. from South Carolina. Sugar Tit, South Carolina is where this guy is from. He's played wiffle ball 2 years. So I just tweeted the picture and I wrote, "Who named this town?" 566,000 views. Over 500,000.
Way more than anything else you have ever put out
And
there.
I've broken news on Twitter.
Yeah.
But that gets 500,000.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we are, y'all. This is where we are. 615-737-1045 from Teron Davenport earlier today. Titans quarterback number 2, Mitch Trubisky, said this about second-year wide receiver Alec Eilman. Remember, we were talking about Eilman the other day. Very noticeable at practice. Trubisky said this, quote, "I think he's super motivated, and he's going super hard. He brings that juice and energy for our offense. He's just a mismatch problem for a lot of defensive backs with his speed, strength, the ability to separate at the top, and downfield ability to get open." You can read the story, ESPN.com. Eilman, man. He's noticeable, right? What are you doing? One of those days?
It's one of those days. My headphones are not as long as I thought they were. So
just popped right off your head?
Popped right off. Super. I want to say super.
Super's the word?
Since that's what Mitch Trubisky is saying. No, he stood out every single practice that I've been at. Sorry, I had to fix my headphones. Every single practice I've been at, he stood out. He's done something. He's made a great catch. You see the communication between him and quarterbacks. Like he
blocks in
like,
the run game.
Yes, he looks like he's
Very
taken
physical.
a massive step this year.
Robert Walsh with the text. Do you think they name a Miss Sugar Tit every year?
That would be amazing. Like the Miss Sugar Tit pageant.
Yeah.
Only Bert would come up with that.
Yes.
I mean,
only Bert.
she's got a sash.
Yeah.
Have you noticed Eilman there, Zef Dog?
Loves
yeah.
him.
His jump from year 1 to year 2. So I think it all started with in the offseason, back when they were doing OTAs and everything. You could see the physical jump like in his body.
Oh, you can clearly see the transformation.
And that
he is fit.
That's where it started, is like seeing the physical, like how he transformed his body. And now you're seeing it translate to the field, which, listen, if the Titans can turn just one of those 2 4th-rounders, him, and we already know what Chim is, and, Chim's specialty is going to be in the return game. So if you could turn just one of those into a top 3, top 4 wide receiver on your team, I mean, that is incredible value.
His biggest problem last year in camp was that he was dropping the ball, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And he's not doing that. And what was it? I I think it was day 2, where he went across the middle and out-jumped a couple of defensive backs, caught the ball, and ran into the end zone. And we were
Cam
like,
Ward throw.
yeah, and we were like, okay,
Yep.
there we go. There you go, Manor. So we'll see. I mean, we keep talking about that wide receiver room, and you know, the potential is certainly there.
That's why I said yesterday, I would not be surprised if you see Alec get out snapping Calvin Ridley by the end of the year. Wouldn't be surprised.
615-737-1045 is the number at 3HL 1045. Two-Tone Trash Panda says Isle Manor is our new Derek Mason. Now they're built completely differently. I get what you're saying there, but
I mean, he's saying basically the guy that was a late round pick, and
Derek Mason.
although Derek Mason didn't do a whole lot his first couple of years, right?
It was year 4, I think, when he.
Yeah.
Because he was definitely a contributor as a returner, kind of like DK. But yeah, it took him like year 4 to get in there and get. I think it was 10 starts that year. But Derek Mason, man, he had the quickest feet. I used to, like, you'd go watch him at practice, and it looked like a basketball, like an Allen Iverson out there, like, running routes. Like, he had, the quickest feet. Isle Manor's got size. Again, last year, he just trouble with the drops. But at least in training camp, and, yeah, all 3 of those guys are 4th round. Gunnar Helm, too. It looks like Borgonzi did some work in that draft last year. Yeah. Now, you got to stack years. Obviously, he does, but also the players do. So hopefully they continue to progress. If you want to watch the show live, you can. YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Titans playing on Thursday. That's not the only game going on Thursday. Here's another NFL note for you. I know it irritated somebody that I mentioned one other NFL note earlier. We do have 3 hours, y'all. The Colts, have y'all seen this? The Colts say Anthony Richardson will start Thursday night against the Patriots. They are definitely trying to showcase that dude, right?
Oh, for sure.
Daniel Jones
got to get eyes on him.
Daniel Jones will not play in the preseason.
Well, that doesn't surprise you, does it?
Coming off Achilles or whatever. If Cam Ward didn't get one snap in the preseason, would you be good with it?
No. But
You want to see him?
I've been like that for 15 years.
Well, good thing, because Robert Saleh said today that everyone's playing preseason.
Everyone's playing.
And they're playing multiple series, not just this one, hand it off 3 times and go sit down that we've seen in the
he
past.
said, I don't want to put a timetable on it, but
don't put it in Sharpie.
I am planning, he's planning on not just one series. Now, if they go out there and execute, move the ball down the field. And
in the first one, they look
and they look great. I mean, will he give him another series? Maybe not.
Like if
Who
they do
knows?
if they have like a 8+ play drive on the first,
If it's a really long drive.
Then it's one series, give him a quarter in the next one, and then nothing in the third game. I don't want to see him in the third game. That's where all the starters
are gone.
Yeah. So we will see.
Absolutely. You have to. Brand new coach, brand new offense. And I'm the one who, like I said, for 15 years, I've been like, I want to see everybody in the preseason. I just think it helps you kind of get your body back, right? But sorry, I got distracted by that. My brain's not working today. I think it's the heat. Zeph needs to make sure he doesn't try and steal Bab's thunder today with Twitch, please. Ha ha ha. You're right, Jonathan. So anyway,
that did happen yesterday.
It did happen, and I was like, "What is going on?"
Maybe I'll do it.
You're
Maybe
cut
I won't.
off. No, you're cut off. I'll turn your mic off.
We'll see, Jonathan. We'll see.
Anyway, but you want to see? Okay, so we've seen the Cardell Tate Cam Ward connection in training camp. Will that translate when there's a real defense on them? That's what I want to see, that in a preseason game. Like, what does that look like? What does this offense look like? What is the actual, kind of like tempo and rhythm of what they have when they're in a real game-like situation? Like, you have to see all of that when you have a brand new offensive coordinator, brand new coaching staff, and a lot of new players. I want to see it.
Offensive line, you want those guys out there, right? Like so they can gel. So maybe give them a little bit more time. Maybe not Skoronski. I'd be good with Skoronski standing over there with the coaches, but I mean, Dan Moore, J.C. Latham, all those guys.
You have zero depth on that line too.
That's true.
I mean, you don't even know who your last starter is. Which I thought it was interesting. Saleh did say today that the offensive line is solidified. Basically, starters are solidified except for that.
Yeah, and I think he mentioned last week that his timetable in that. Listen, not to put a time. He said not to put a timetable, but he's planning for that final week of the preseason with the Bears is when they will come to a decision as a team. Is when he plans to come with that fifth starter. So he's going to get as much look at this at every grouping and pairing that he can for that right guard spot.
Yeah, it's Jackson Slater and Volson, not necessarily in that order. Those are the two competing. So that's definitely one of the things we'll all be watching. Also, I think inside linebackers, because you have so many. I mean, you know what you have in Cedric Gray, but beyond him, Ant Hill and James Williams, who's been really good,
has been
really good.
Allegedly had a very good camp.
Yeah. I mean, he makes plays. Like you can not necessarily even watching for him, but he'll make plays. So that's another area. Cornerback depth. Another one. 615-737-1045. Just got an update with regard to the Nolensville kids, the Tennessee-Alabama 12U matchup. Winner goes to the Little League World Series in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. It was supposed to start at 2 o'clock on ESPN. Julian Frazier on the bump for the Nolensville kids. And I just got word from Mark Carter down there. The Little League guys just came in and said they fully intend to try to play tonight, even though the radar doesn't show much hope. So we'll see if they can get that in. We will definitely keep you updated.
Welcome to when you have a TV schedule to try and keep.
That is definitely true. The ESPN window. 615-737-1045. When we come back, a little injury update, Jeff.
Yep. Saleh updated on all the injuries that they're dealing with going into Thursday's preseason game.
Presented by the Substation in Santa Clara, California. We'll be right back. 3HL. Brentwood Jewelry, BrentwoodJewelry.com, the Amamali family. You need to get to know them. They are your jewelers. Everybody needs a jeweler in their life. You have gifting opportunities throughout the course of the year, and these guys can help you out. It's all about relationships to them. They've got the selection that you need for sure. So you can go in there, browse the selection. You can also go online, BrentwoodJewelry.com. But when you get to know the Amamali family, that's where all of the magic happens. For more than 50 years, Brentwood Jewelry has been proudly serving the Middle Tennessee community with exceptional style and exceptional deals every day. As a family-owned and operated business spanning 3 generations, they are deeply rooted within the community. From Salem Service and Special Forces to his son serving as local firefighters, the Amamali family dedicated to giving back. Support local. Shop Brentwood Jewelry. Maybe you're thinking about popping the question. Well, the guys at Brentwood Jewelry can help you take the stress out of selecting the perfect engagement ring. They can help you find a beautiful ring in your ideal budget. Browse their incredible selection of one-of-a-kind rings or talk with their custom design specialists to create a stunning ring as remarkable as your loved one. If you haven't already heard, Nashville's premier timepiece dealers, Brentwood Jewelry. Not only do they have the best selection in watches, they're also the go-to spot for pre-owned Rolexes, both vintage and current models. Check them out online, BrentwoodJewelry.com. 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. Visit BrentwoodJewelry.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone, Tupac Tuesday here. Brett Doherty, Don Davenport with you. College football kickoff coming up. Make plans. 104.5 The Zone's college football kickoff is Friday, September 4th at Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison. We did this last year. It was so much fun. So many of y'all came out, and we really appreciate that. Join us as we celebrate the start of the college football season from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. with the Buck Rising Show covered 2 and 3HL. And while you're there, sign up for a chance to win Tennessee Vol football season tickets and more, plus free kickoff T-shirts, hats, and other prizes. To learn more, 1045thezone.com/events.
Season tickets for the Vols?
How about that?
That's crazy.
That's a pretty
Speaking
good
of,
prize right there.
Texas
that's
and
a hell of a prize.
Texas and Alabama on that schedule.
Speaking of,
And
did you
LSU.
see
And LSU.
Vanderbilt has sold out their season tickets?
Vandy sold out their season tickets. I think they did last year too, didn't they?
I think so.
Did they? I don't remember that.
I remember talking about it, and because it happened pretty close to the start of the season like this, and I was like, okay, define sold out. Because even though they say they've sold out tickets, you still can get tickets. They have 4-packs. They have special 2-packs of games, and so I don't know. But they sold them out, is what they say. Home schedule, Austin Peay, September 5th, 6 p.m. Delaware, the Blue Hens. September 12th, 3:15 p.m. NC State, September 19th, 11:45 a.m. They've got Ole Miss in October. They've got Arkansas in October. They've got Alabama in November. And then they've got Tennessee on November 28th, all at home. But, yeah, if you go on their website, you can see the options that they still have out there. 615-737-1045. I'm so ready for college football.
Me too. I can't wait. I think, I know we're talking Titans right now. And
I've got tons of college to throw at you today, too.
Well, but also, I mean, do you guys remember where it was a more fascinating year for the SEC? With the extra conference games, with the amount of quarterbacks that are back, that had success.
Also the young quarterbacks, too.
Yes, with the coaching changes.
Pete Golding and Lane Kiffin going at it. Texas and Texas A&M going at it.
Strictly, even just from the SEC alone, it is, to me, going to be an absolutely fascinating season.
To clean up, Vanderbilt has sold out 2 times in the last 3 years. 2024 was their last sellout.
Oh, okay.
2025, they did not sell out just one home game.
I was thinking of 2024 then.
Yeah. So in 2025, the only home game they did not sell out was against Utah State.
Y'all, I just pulled up the college football scoreboard. When you get excited about something, you almost kind of stay away from it.
No.
So I know,
Please explain, Mayor.
So Saturday,
you haven't looked at the schedule
in terms of random games that I know I'm going to watch every second of.
Even though you don't necessarily
North Carolina and TCU.
Yes.
I'm going to watch it.
Absolutely.
11 a.m. Saturday, August 29th. Y'all, that's 2 weeks from Saturday.
Woo-hoo-hoo. We here, baby.
TCU also favored by 7.5 in that game. Bill Belichick, is this his last year at North Carolina? There's another storyline. Babs, you are right. There are a million storylines in college football. Who else we have that day? USC plays that day. Want to check them out. Now, they're favored by almost 40 points over San Jose State. But I do want to check out that quarterback. I want to see the USC Trojan team that people in that world are telling me that they're going to be good this year.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What else? Florida State plays that day.
That is week 0.
Memphis and UNLV, 9 o'clock on Fox. I'm in. Dan Mullen against the Memphis Tigers. Let's go.
Let's see how that goes.
And then it all starts. Because then once you get through that weekend, then it's game week for everybody, right?
Yep.
And so then you've got Thursday night games again. I know MTSU, for example, has those midweek games coming up in October.
a ton of them because that's what Conference USA has done to really put eyes on the league.
Not get buried by the
Right.
Saturday schedules, yeah.
Exactly. And then ACC is pushing big time to take over Friday. You remember Sankey said, hey, we're the SEC. Fridays are reserved for high school football. Well, the ACC said, well, we don't care. Like, we will absolutely take that primetime broadcast window and run with it. So I think you're going to see some really cool, fun matchups in the ACC on Fridays. That's where my broadcast partner, Mike Monaco, I'm very sad that I'm not going to be with him again this year, but he'll be on Friday nights.
615-737-1045. Looking at the SEC, that Thursday, September 3rd. So we get through that weekend, 2 weeks from this Saturday. Then you get into the game week. Missouri, going to see Ahmad Hardy, see how he's doing. They say he's good to go. One of the better running backs in America. Best running back in the SEC last year. Oklahoma, John Mateer and all those guys. A lot of people think Oklahoma is one of the best teams in college football. Then Saturday, Alabama. All these big lines, too, that I promise I will stay away from. Bama by 28.5 over East Carolina.
Oh, my God.
South Carolina by 36.5 over Kent State. Kentucky by 23.5 over Youngstown State.
Okay, that's not that large of a line.
Mm-hmm. Georgia by 45.5 over TSU.
Talked about that one yesterday.
Yep.
And also Kirby Smart never covers.
That's right. In those big lines.
Auburn, yes, sorry.
Auburn by 7 over Baylor.
There's a lot of talk about Baylor, which is funny to me because
DJ Lagway, another storyline.
Yes, but it's funny to me because I worked a Baylor game last year, and it was like Dave Aranda ain't gonna make it, right? Well, now he's made it, and people are talking about his team. So,
what a weird dude. Also,
you have no idea.
Yeah, Byron Brown. Want to see him?
Yep.
For Auburn. But yeah, they're a 7-point favorite in that one. Tennessee favored by 46.5 against Furman, and we don't know who the quarterback is, theoretically. Texas by 30.5 over Texas State.
30.5.
Arkansas by 40.5 over North Alabama.
Ooh.
Texas A&M 39.5 over Missouri State.
39.5. Elko's another one that doesn't cover big spreads.
6 o'clock on ESPN, that one. Vanderbilt by 30.5 over Austin Peay.
A little primetime ESPN for our guy Marcel.
That's right, Marcel Reed. Another storyline there. Sat down on our table and he was like, yeah, some people got convinced that I couldn't throw it for some reason. We were
So
like,
funny.
well, we know you can throw, bro.
So I was like diving into him. Like he went and worked with Patrick Mahomes' throwing coach.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
What a great kid. Shout out Rod Reed, too. LSU Clemson that night. LSU favored by 9.5. What happens with Dabo Swinney? If he has another 4 or 5 loss season.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Mississippi State by 28.5 over Louisiana Monroe. Florida by 26.5 over Florida Atlantic. And then the Sunday game here.
It's Cupcake Week until
this one. Ole Miss Louisville. 6:30 ABC at Nissan Stadium, Sunday, September 6th. Ole Miss favored by 6.5.
Oh, that's going to be a fun one.
Both teams are going to be ranked. Back to the Titans. You had some injury news from Robert Saleh.
Robert Saleh met with the media after practice, said that John Franklin Myers and Jackie Marshall both did not practice today. John Franklin Myers dealing with that lower back he's been dealing with all week, since last week. Says he hopefully expects him and Jackie Marshall, who's dealing with an oblique, to be back sometime next week. Flott left with a precautionary, I think Saleh called it a bruise.
Cordell
Flott, the cornerback. And then Jacob Martin left early with a knee injury. He had no updates on Martin and Flott, just said they'll kind of see how it goes. And then obviously, the Austin Deculus and Dan Moore were tossed early for throwing some punches.
Man, back in the Fisher days, you could almost tell, if there was 2 or 3 really hot days like this, it was and Big Al, I love Al Hainsworth, man, he'd throw a punch, go inside.
It's almost like he did it on purpose.
He
planned that.
I just watched a video. It came across my timeline of Albert Hainsworth going crazy at a practice, like getting in a fight with like 3 offensive linemen, got tackled twice, got back up.
Big Al could go, man.
Man, I was like, can you imagine that today? Like, whew.
He's like the most mild-mannered guy, too.
I know. You don't see. Listen, I get you still see some fights, but you don't see like that video that I saw. You don't see anything like that. And
I feel like I see it on I see something like it on every single joint practice. Usually Big Jeff is involved.
Here's one. Monday morning quarterback. Bucks and Jets traded highlights and haymakers during a joint practice that also featured 5 fights between the teams.
Yep.
I was referencing more like just like the Titans practicing the Titans, but in joint practice for sure you see that. Because that's the first time guys
competitive thing, man.
Yeah, it's first
and then
time
everybody's
guys
got everybody's
to hit
back
else.
too.
Yeah.
You gonna pull on Cam's jersey a little bit late? You're gonna hear about it.
We're gonna take care of you.
Chuck in Clarksville, 615-737-1045. What's going on, Chuck?
Hey guys, I didn't hear y'all talk about Mo Diabate earlier, and don't sleep on him because I think he's a key component, one of the underrated pickups by Borgonzi.
Yeah, he's showed up. Thank you, Chuck. He has showed up.
We talked about him on the depth chart yesterday.
Where was that? Yes. Linebackers. Mo Diabate is listed ahead of Anthony Hill Jr., Cody Barton, and Cedric Gray, the other 2 starters in the 4-3, ahead of James Williams and Dorian Mousey. So, good call by you, Chuck. We don't get too many phone calls about Diabate, but there you go. 4 o'clock hour of 3HL is coming up. We do have some college football for you, NFL, all kinds of things. If you want to talk about the Titans, we certainly are here for that. 615-737-1045.
All right, y'all. The summer heat is out there, and it's knocking on your door. If you come out and answer, you're going to sweat. It just is what it is. But if you're feeling drained, and it's not because of that, even when you're sitting in the AC, it's probably not just the heat, man. 1 in 4 men from 35 to 50 have low testosterone, and low levels of energy, sex drive, motivation, mood, and more. All can be fixed because low T, we understand, it's draining your energy and your motivation. So you don't have energy for the things you love and might even stop recognizing yourself. So get the answers you need this summer, at the end of the summer, for free. At Low T Center, you can book a free testosterone test and get a consultation from licensed providers who specialize in testosterone replacement therapy, explore a range of peptides, and even get a jump on that body that you're trying to get to by yourself with GLP-1s and medical weight loss protocols. Low T Center, they've been the #1 name in TRT since 2009 for a reason. So go to fixmylowt.com to schedule your free testosterone test today. Fixmylowt.com.
A day at the spa, the perfect gift for birthdays, anniversaries, or any occasion. Lavish and luxurious, yet affordable. A grand gesture, yet simple for you. The gift card from A Moment's Peace. Give her the gift she won't buy herself. An escape, a bit of luxury. Something special that shows more than just words. A gift from A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa in Cool Springs across I-65 from Galleria Mall. Call 615-224-0770 or go online at amomentspeace.com anytime.
What's happening? What's happening, good people? Let me go on and tell you while you're walking into your weekend what you need to be looking for. That is a truck. Yeah, Mid-10 Ford, they got you covered. They're going to take care of you. All you got to do is slide in there and let them know, hey, man, Big Slay told me. And they will look out for you. Go in there and holler at my guys, Trey, Matt. They're going to be right there to help you walk through the process of going to get your truck. And guess what? It's nothing that's going to be pressure, no high pressure, just low pressure approach, no gimmicks, no pushy sale tactics. That's not what they're about. They're about getting the job done and getting you comfortable and understanding exactly what you're getting into. It's a one-stop shop. If you need service, Mid-10 Ford, they got you covered. They are the ones you need to be looking for. When it comes to the right vehicle, they got you covered. Even a body shop, service, financing, sales, they got it, all of that. All you got to do is go to 1319 Foster Avenue. Visit mid10fordtrucks.com.
Good afternoon. It is 4:02. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone, Circus Sports at the Make Kentucky Downs studios. The Titans and 49ers have wrapped up their joint practice from San Francisco. Titans head coach Robert Saleh met with the media following practice, said that John Franklin Myers is dealing with a lower back, Jackie Marshall dealing with an oblique. They were out for today's practice, but hopes to get them back next week. Cordell Flott was limited with a bruise, and Jacob Martin left early practice with a knee injury. Also, Douglas and Dan Moore were kicked out for fighting. Saleh also said that everyone will play in the preseason game on Thursday versus 49ers, including quarterback Cam Ward. In NFL news today, the Vikings announced that they are naming Kyler Murray as their starting quarterback, leaving former first-round pick J.J. McCarthy to be the backup. For all your foundation repair, whatever needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hopefully you have had a great Tuesday. And it's almost hump day already.
Beautifully hot.
Babs, it is 96 now. Feels like 106. It's gone up since we've been sitting here.
That's bunk, Mayor. I took a picture of my thermometer in my car before I came to work, 105.
There are reasons for that, but yeah. 93 tomorrow, 96 Thursday, 99 Friday, 99 Saturday, 101 Sunday. Let me keep going. 99, 95, 97.
What's the weather in San Francisco look like for the
83.
next couple days?
Beautiful.
Oh, man.
When do you go? Shut it.
I can't wait to be there tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I just looked at today. Let's
see game time. Well, because game time's going to
When do y'all fly out?
We leave tomorrow about 12:30 is when our plane takes off.
Tomorrow, 80.
Wow.
Low of 61.
I'll take it.
Thursday, 73. Low of 59.
So,
whoa, you're going to need a sweatshirt.
So Thursday game time is around 6 p.m. Local time, so 8 p.m. Central time. What is it saying around game time?
Well, my app does not go that far, Zeph, on hourly. It goes to 1 o'clock on Thursday, which is 71 degrees.
Okay, so it's going to be beautiful at game time. I might need a sweatshirt.
It's going to be in the 60s. It's going to be in the 60s.
I might need a sweatshirt.
How about that? Dang, man.
Enjoy your 90s here.
We will. We will. Because before you know it, we'll all be complaining about how cold it is.
That's true.
When it's like, if you're new to the city and you haven't taken in a Nashville winter yet, we love to do like mid-30s and raining. That's what we love to do here, which sucks.
I can tell you two people who have been complaining about the cold, and that is Don Davenport and myself.
I like it cold. But
wusses. We are wusses.
You are wusses.
I'm with you, Don.
But here's my thing with Mother Nature. Yo, can't you just go like 31 and change that rain to snow, please? I don't want to deal with cold rain. Certainly don't want to deal with ice. Was that last year or 2 years ago where we had the big ice storm?
2 years ago.
Yeah. Did we have some ice last year? I can't remember. I know we had some snow.
I don't think so.
Titans are in Santa Clara, obviously, preparing to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Thursday kickoff set for 8 o'clock Central Time. By the way, our show will be on from 3 until 7 live. I mean, we typically are anyway, but...
You'll just transition into the League Company countdown for kickoff.
From 6 to 7, we will be the countdown to kickoff, right?
Yes, we will. Also, I always love how you play the best of 3HL, or that's what it says, but it's really the first hour.
It's part of the first hour and then the 420 segment.
Are we giving too much information out?
Yes.
Listen, if you want to
move
hear
along, boys,
the
move
best
along.
of 3HL, 6 to 7.
Titans Radio will take it from us at 7 o'clock. Joint practice session today wrapped up. The quarterback, QB1, said that it was great going against a different team. He said it was great going against a player like Fred Warner, trying to figure out where he was going to be. He said we matched intensity. Obviously, we can always do better. He said he missed 2 or 3 plays that could have been explosive plays. He talked about Carnell Tate being a strider and Calvin Ridley being explosive, and that he does kind of have to watch for that in the pocket and set his feet a little bit differently depending on where he's going with it. He mentioned Nick Singleton, said he's explosive but patient. And with regard to all the jibber-jabber going on, Dabes did say something to me, he said. He kept talking about we don't need to lose time for reps with fights, but he said he knows who I am.
In other words, he knows he needed to calm him down.
Yep. A couple of college football bits of news. 615-737-1045, by the way. From Bussin' with the Boys, Illinois unveiled a 17,000 square foot scoreboard. It's the largest in college football. Illinois now has the largest scoreboard in college football.
It was Auburn for a little bit.
How about
and then
that?
I think it was Texas. Wow.
Illinois.
Bielema.
Brett Bielema, dog in the SEC. What was his record against the SEC? It was awful. And SEC is living in 2005, I think is what he said. Meanwhile, the SEC's won 13 national titles in the last 21 years, or whatever it is.
Oh, damn. The ice storm was last year.
It was last year.
Why does it feel like 5 years ago?
Because you're trying to forget about it.
I know.
Remember all the power outages? Woo,
Yeah.
NES.
That was last year. Wow, I know.
Boy, that NES CEO was all over the place.
She got fired, right?
I don't know.
Actually, I don't know if she did. I know they did hire a communications professional after that PR disaster.
Hey, we've been corrected several times, and you can say we're probably still being corrected. There was a giant ice storm in January.
Yeah.
That's what I just
we
said.
realized it.
Okay.
We realized it.
Okay.
She was like, why do we not remember that it was last year? I was like, I don't know. We were trying to forget about it.
Because it was this year. Technically.
Technically, it is still this year, yeah.
Man, that's one thing about living downtown. I live really close to work, so there's really no excuse for me not to be here no matter what the weather situation is.
Oh, I have plenty of excuses.
Yes, you do. And, yeah. So he's like, I can pick you up, Babs, and you're like, nope.
I'm like, I'm not riding in this. It's dangerous. Power lines down everywhere. No, thank you. My job is not essential.
It's essential to me, Babs.
It is essential to some people.
And Mike in Old Hickory.
Two-tone trash panda says Babs drives a truck and hits cars in fair weather.
It's true. It's true. I don't need to be driving in when it's icy and slippery.
You've had your moments in that truck, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Vandy Chris said, I lived through the worst ice storm in state history in 1994, 3 straight weeks with no electricity. You know what's funny about that storm is that I was in Knoxville and we got like 17 inches of snow overnight.
Mm.
And I think that was the night that Tennessee lost by like 70 to Kentucky in the SEC basketball tournament.
Oh, wow.
Which was played at Rupp Arena for whatever reason. They used to play them on campus sites, the SEC tournament. Like, how is Kentucky not winning a basketball tournament that's in their building?
Right.
I remember I went to, now that I say that, I remember going, Tennessee had an awful team under Wade Houston. They won like 5 games or something. And then they made a run to the SEC tournament championship game and played Alabama. And Alabama had a guy named Hollywood Robinson. But anyway, they played at Memorial Gym. And me and my friend Ken Newton, you've met him. Yeah. We skipped school and went to the tournament. Do as I say, not as I do, kids.
I was going to say, okay, can you follow it up with, hey, it was a terrible idea. Don't do it.
No. Tennessee and Alabama went to the championship game. We were both good. Ken's a Bama fan. I was a Tennessee fan. But that was the Allen Houston team. Anyway, Zeph found this story in college football. Northwestern got a $35 million gift from Liz and Dick Uihlein. Is that what we came up with?
I think that's what we're going with.
It's Uihlein. Liz and Dick Uihlein gave $35 million to Northwestern. You know what they want? Holistic football success. Holistic football success.
You know what the sad thing is?
What does
about
that mean?
I don't know.
Like total. Like they want total football success.
Holistic or holistic? HOLISTIC.
HOL.
Both are the same word to me. Are they not?
I mean, holistic is like
all encompassing.
I don't think so. Maybe it is.
Holistic success is a balanced way of living.
Right.
It means doing well in major parts of life at the same time. So they want all parts of the football doing well at the same time. So recruiting,
whole
on field.
system instead of single parts.
Yeah.
See, I only know holistic as in like
hippies?
Medication and
hippies.
Yeah.
Is that word still a thing? Are hippies still a thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, if I go outside, am I going to find some guys? And like back when I was growing up, like, you know, there were guys out there in like Adirondacks and then they'd get up and they'd start kicking hacky sacks.
I think those guys still exist.
They do?
College campuses.
I like those guys.
See, like, I think holistic medicine, basically. So.
Okay, so $35 million to Northwestern.
Okay, awesome.
Does that help them at all in the Big Ten?
I don't know, but that campus is unreal. It's right on Lake Michigan, which can be also very bad.
Do they? Yes.
I mean, that doesn't even
beautiful.
And very windy, cold, and miserable. The most miserable I have ever been at a game. And I worked the freaking Idaho Potato Bowl numerous years where it was snowing or raining or whatever. Northwestern.
Ooh.
32 degrees, pouring rain, and like 60-mile-per-hour winds. it was miserable.
Hey, listen, Chicago's got a great 2-month window. It's beautiful, so much fun. The food's amazing, all those things. But man, that wind off that lake, whew.
In my junior year of high school, I toured Northwestern's campus because I was thinking about going to college there. I did not get in, by the way.
Damn.
They are very...
That was a little flex there, Zeph.
No, I did not get in. That was the
He said he didn't get in.
Yeah, but he got to tour.
I went and toured. I think they let anybody tour.
Dude, no. If I'd have called in high school and be like, hey, man, I want to tour your campus, they'd look at my transcript and be like, no. Do you have us confused with Eastern Washington or something?
And it snowed.
Well, geez, poor Eastern Washington just catching strays out here.
They have the red field.
So
I think
it snowed the day we toured. So there was 4 to 6 inches of snow on the campus, and so that with all the
really pretty.
It was gorgeous. And then we toured Chicago the next day. We went and walked around the city, and the snow had halfway melted. So we were walking around in cold slush while the wind was blowing in Chicago. That was fun.
Who did they play? Northwestern played.
Oh, and that year that I toured, they went to the They went to the Big Ten championship game. They went to they
Northwestern did.
They bussed all their students to the Big Ten championship game.
Yeah, they have a new field and everything now. Did you steal my coffee that always have 3 shots of espresso?
Well, because I was talking about how bad Northwestern was because the $35 million. I was like, how much can that help them? I realized that they were in the Big Ten championship game when I was in high school. That was it just popped in. They were playing Ohio State.
Pat Fitzgerald
they got their
did a great job up there.
Yeah, Pat Fitzgerald. The only reason Pat Fitzgerald still isn't there is because of everything that went down there with the hazing stuff. I mean, he was a hell of a coach, and he had it figured out there.
They lost him, and then they weren't able to pin anything on him.
No. Yeah,
he's back. Where is he?
Michigan State, I think, right?
Yeah.
I think that's right.
By the way, Eastern Washington is the Redfield place.
Yeah, that's where Michael Ruse went. Shout out, old school Titans fans.
Also, Michael Ruse.
I miss him on the offensive line. Damn it. Shout out, Ruse. He lives here.
I was talking to B-Hop about that on the field the other day, and I was like, man, you had some dudes. Benji Olsen, all those guys. No, Ruse
was later.
Yeah, he was later, but he was smart enough to buy up Germantown before Germantown was Germantown.
Yeah.
Like an entire city block.
Well, and his wife, is it Kat? I think. Oh, my brain is not working today, y'all. Anyway, yes, Fitz is the head football coach at Michigan State.
I'm on fire.
You are on fire. Anyway, she owned a coffee, she opened and owned a coffee shop there way early, right when Germantown was kind of up and coming. So for those that just moved here, it would have been unrecognizable back then.
When we come back, I've got the very first college football poll that the Associated Press ever put out, and it was in 1936.
Okay,
you're going to be amazed by some of the teams that were in the top 20.
Can Don and I guess who the top 2 or 3 teams are?
We'll figure out a way for you to guess through this, but it's fascinating.
We got this, Don. We can figure this out.
It's fascinating. Also, Buck Rising just texted us on the radio show tomorrow, the Buck Rising show from 10 to 1. Big Jeffrey Simmons.
Wow.
First time since we were on TMZ, Buck wrote, could you all give a kindly plug? Yes, Buck.
Think Big Jeff uses some mommy words in that one?
I can't believe he agreed to do it.
I mean, it's been 2 years?
For real.
It's been 2 years since
I thought
that?
Big Jeff was going to kill Buck. I mean,
it was entertaining for some people.
Yeah.
I mean, there was at least a chance of that happening, which you never want to be in that chance or have that chance. But yeah, Big Jeff was fired up at Buck back then.
Very strong chance of that happening.
That will be interesting. I'm not sure what time yet, but Buck will have Big Jeff on the show tomorrow. So stay tuned to that. And
I forgot they made TMZ's page.
Listen to the Zone all day long. What does Bab say? Lock it in.
Rip the knob off.
Lock it in and rip the knob off. 3HL, 1936, first ever AP college football poll. You're going to be amazed at some of these teams. 615-737.
Army, Navy.
1045. One of them.
A day at the spa, the perfect gift for birthdays, anniversaries, or any occasion. Lavish and luxurious, yet affordable. A grand gesture, yet simple for you. The gift card from A Moment's Peace. Give her the gift she won't buy herself. An escape, a bit of luxury. Something special that shows more than just words. A gift from A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa in Cool Springs across I-65 from Galleria Mall. Call 615-224-0770 or go online at amomentspeace.com anytime.
Three HL 104.5 The Zone. Big Slay back tomorrow. He's doing the Patriot Games. You can check him out on ESPN Plus. Today's the last day. They're giving out $250,000 in scholarship money. High school athletes competing, man.
Very cool.
From all over the place.
It's basically like kind of an extreme games where they have a course set up too where what's the name of the
It looked like field
show?
day.
It's
Remember
like field day on
back in
crack.
school? Yeah.
American Ninja Warrior.
Yes, it's kind of like that, but like a lesser version of
Maybe
it.
in between field day and American Ninja Warrior.
Right. Yeah.
I remember I ran the 100 at field day in the 7th grade. I lost to my best friend, Mark Mackey.
You remember that?
Yeah, oh, yeah. I was convinced I was going to win. And then he went running right by me at the end. I was like, damn. Well, that sucked.
Did you let up, Mayor? That's the problem. Can't let up, man.
No, I think my problem was I wasn't very fast.
Well, okay, yeah.
No, that's probably a stretch for a lot of y'all to believe that about me, but that's what happened. On3 put out the first ever AP college football poll. The year was 1936.
Okay.
You want me to go from 20 to 1, or do y'all just want to guess teams? And I'll mark them off. She already guessed one.
Army.
Army was ranked number 3 in the country in 1936.
Yep.
I'm going to guess Harvard.
Negative.
Really? What about Yale?
Negative.
Really?
No, Yale's in it.
Okay. I was just saying one of those
Sorry,
Ivy
Yale
League schools
people.
got to be in it.
Yale ranked 10th in the first AP college football poll. Babs, you want to guess? There are some that you absolutely, positively will not guess. But there are some that will.
Who used to be good back then? The Army's the one that I remember.
Army is the first one that you said.
Yeah.
All right, number 20. Whenever y'all want to guess, I'll stop doing it. But number 20, Marquette.
Good for Marquette.
Oh.
Back in 1936.
Do they even have a football team?
Was SMU good back then?
SMU, 19, Babs.
Okay. And then they were really good. And then they got the death penalty.
And then they were not very good.
And they were not.
Number 18, Tulane, which I always love how Babs says the word Tulane.
Do I say it weird?
Say Tulane.
Tulane.
Oh,
Tulane.
I hear it.
She goes Southern on you on that one.
Tulane.
There are certain words where Babs will go Southern. Mm-hmm. Number 17, Holy Cross. Number 17 in the country in the first college football poll.
Is Michigan in there at all?
Michigan.
Because I know, don't they have like the most wins in NCAA, like as a program?
Or Pittsburgh.
They are Michigan not in it.
Pittsburgh has.
Pittsburgh is number 9.
Damn, you're good at this.
Babs is nailing it.
She's like killing it.
I know the old school teams that like used to be amazing.
This is 1936. This is like back in the day where you got your word bunk from.
Yeah. Maybe that is really where I'm from.
Yeah. Oh, you're a time traveler?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number 16, Fordham.
Okay. Would not have put that one in.
15. Also, what are you eating? That is so distracting.
Cheetos. My mic's off. You can't hear me.
No, but like, you know, Chip guy that puts his hands in and puts the chips in his mouth. Some Chips guys put the bag way up in the air and let it just fall into their
That's
mouth.
what I'm doing. Because I don't want Cheeto
And that's
dust
what
on-
you're seeing?
Yeah.
I don't want Cheeto dust on my fingers.
15, Nebraska. Not that
Okay.
big a surprise.
Yeah,
the
not
next
a
two,
surprise.
next two, not surprise. Nobody said anything about the SEC.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, number 7. Look at her.
USC.
USC,
No.
number 6.
Really?
Yeah, I figured Nebraska, USC, like those are like
Storied.
storied programs.
So wait, Babs, Zev.
She's kicking my butt right
Babs had Army, Notre Dame, Pittsburgh. Zeph had USC.
I had SMU too.
Yeah, I'll get there. USC, Yale. Then nobody had Nebraska, Fordham, Holy Cross, Tulane. Babs had SMU, and nobody had. You're up 4-2.
Boom.
Whooping me.
You said nobody said
Nobody
the SEC.
has said an SEC team yet.
All right, so old school SEC good was Texas A&M.
Texas A&M, number 14.
Who else in the SEC is like old school good?
1936, first AP college football poll ever.
Georgia's not in there, are they? No.
No. Are they? No.
No.
Florida?
No, Georgia.
Texas?
No.
No.
Florida?
There is one more SEC school that you guys have not said.
Is it a big one?
Yeah.
LSU.
Bama.
LSU.
Oh, LSU.
She beat you to it. Number 13, Babs up 6-2. Number 12,
Whooping me.
St. Mary's.
Nope. Would not have gotten that one.
You would not have gotten this one. Number 11, Duquesne.
Negative, but I like that you pronounced it correctly.
10, we said Yale. 9, Pittsburgh. 8 still out there. It's one of two places where you can ride on a boat to the game.
Well, Tennessee is one of them, right?
And Tennessee's not on this boat.
Who's the other one?
Well, it says a Navy.
Washington.
Oh, of course we didn't know that one.
What about Sewanee? Is Sewanee on there?
Sewanee not on here. I do appreciate the guess, though.
Someone in the chat help me with that one.
Storied program.
BJ.
University of
I'm
the
not
South.
even looking at the chat. Don't look at the chat.
Okay, I'll turn it off. I got to turn it off because I keep getting.
Don't look at the chat.
Number 5. They do not pronounce the name of this school correctly in Babs's house.
Oh. Purdue,
number 5 in the first college football poll ever.
Purdue used to be good.
Number 4, we were just talking about this place. Zeph somehow took a visit.
Northwestern.
Really? Mm-hmm. Number 3 was Army, which Babs had earlier. Number 2, Duke.
Oh.
Duke used to be a football school back in 1936.
Yeah, they used to be everything.
Listen, man, they won the ACC last year.
They shouldn't have.
As a matter of fact, they did.
That's all I can say is they shouldn't have. They're weird ACC rules.
The number 1 team in the country in 1936, first ever AP college football poll was.
Can you give me a conference? I want to try and guess it.
Give us a hint.
It's a Big Ten school.
Was it a new Big Ten school or an old Big Ten
What
school?
in the world are you talking about?
Like
Well,
the
now
Pac,
that
like the
the
Pac-12.
conferences have changed.
Yeah. There's also a boat involved in this school. We were just talking about this dude like 3 days ago.
Minnesota,
Babsy.
Row the boat.
Oh, yeah.
PJ Fleck. Wow. Okay.
Babs wins. Wasn't that a fun game?
That was fun. So next time Sewanee was in the SEC originally. Okay, so next time I work a Minnesota game,
Georgia
I'd be
Tech.
like, hey, back in 1936.
Yeah, you got info.
You got to get back to that those glory days.
The glory days of 1930s.
1936.
Meanwhile, contrast that with On3.com's preseason top 25 this year. Number 1, Ohio State. Number 2, Oregon. Number 3, Texas. Number 4, Georgia.
New money.
Number 5,
Old money, new money.
Number 5, Notre Dame.
Okay, they were there back then. Oh, that's such a storied program. I've never been there. My husband grew up a Notre Dame fan, like going to games. His parents had season tickets to football, basketball, everything, because he grew up right outside of there. And I've never been still. I got to make a trip. I just don't know when. I'm never going to work at
I've never been
Notre Dame
either.
game.
I was at Tennessee when they had the miracle at South Bend and Tennessee won 35-34 after being down 31-7 right before halftime. And I had friends that went. And, man, campus went when – so Craig Hentrick was their kicker. Told the story the other day. He tore his ACL during the game, so they had a backup kicker. And so Tennessee comes all the way back from 31-7 down. They return the kickoff or they block a field goal right before halftime. So Notre Dame was trying to go up 34-7 and was on that play where Craig Hentrick tore his ACL. They block a field goal, run it back for a touchdown right before halftime. So they come all the way back. Notre Dame drives the length of the field. They attempt a short field goal to win the game. And Jeremy Lincoln, who played cornerback in the NFL for a long time, came untouched, almost overran the kick, blocked it with his ass.
I remember you telling this story.
And so then the ball goes up in the air. Remember, we had Mike Keith on and we were telling this story, and he was like, man, it pains me to tell this story because John Ward thought the kick was good. And so he said the kick is up and it's good. No, it's no good. It's no good. So Tennessee won. So when that happened, everyone in the dorms went running out onto campus, Presidential Courtyard. And so everybody's hugging each other, people you don't even know, you haven't met before. I mean, it was crazy. And then everybody goes down to the strip where they had all the bars back then. And so that night, we're at the last lap, which is no longer there. And in walks a couple of the players. And one of them was Jeremy Lincoln, the guy that blocked the field goal. And he comes in, he's with Dale Carter, who is one of my favorite players ever at the University of Tennessee. played in the NFL for a long time. He was an absolute renegade when he was at Tennessee. But they come in and they're wearing Notre Dame hats. And I was like, hey, guys, what y'all doing? Why are you wearing Notre Dame hats? And Jeremy Lincoln, who's the quietest guy ever, he looked up at me and says, because we own them. And I was like, that is awesome. That's my Notre Dame story. I should have gone, though. I've never been. Never been.
I thought
Slay
you
went.
had been.
Slay went to like.
You've been to.
Slay went to like a random Notre Dame game. It was like Notre Dame and USC or something.
Yes.
Like, he likes to do that every once in a while.
Where did you go to a Tennessee game, though?
Oh, I've been all over the place.
I know, but like a storied place. I thought it was Notre Dame.
I have not been to Auburn. That's
unbelievable. That's just sacrilegious.
Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson used to keep he had a donut in the refrigerator that the devil gave him, and it said, if you eat it, I get your soul. And he woke up in the middle of the night, and he was hungry, and he's looking at that donut. He takes a bite, and he goes, sacrilegious. The devil pops up. It's Ned Flanders, of course.
I've never been to a college football game outside of the state of Tennessee. I just realized that.
What?
When you asked that question. I've never seen a college football game live outside of the state of Tennessee.
Road games are awesome.
I know. I just couldn't afford it in college.
I've seen Tennessee play at Georgia, Florida, Mississippi State, LSU, Alabama, Legion Field, and Tuscaloosa, Kentucky.
I've
not been to Ole Miss either.
I've been to Neyland Stadium. I've been to Vandy Stadium way back when.
I know you've been to Neyland Stadium. You have I was so drunk I threw up into a Chick-fil-A bag thing.
It was a Chipotle bag.
Chipotle, yeah, even better.
And I've been to MTSU Stadium. I have not been anywhere else college football-wise. I'm just now realizing this.
Johnny Red Floyd Stadium.
That's kind of a sad existence for me.
By the way, MTSU opens with Murray State, and they're a huge favorite, too. They're another, 20-something point favorite. And Derek Mason, man, I hope he has a year. 615-737-1045. Andy in Clarksville. Andy, what's up?
So you were mentioning schools that you can go to the game that are on the water.
Yeah.
There's one, it's a small one that you may have forgot about. ULM, University of Louisiana Monroe, they're on the bayou. That's actually one of the things that they say about someone off the school. But they have 27 national championships in one sport that's related to water. Can you guess what it is?
Rowing.
Nope.
Swimming. No.
Yeah, maybe.
Diving.
No, it's water skiing.
Water skiing?
So I guess you got to be pretty good, or else you fall off your skis and you get eaten by an alligator.
That's pretty good, Andy. All right.
Is that true, though?
I have no idea. Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. Louisiana Monroe. Who's going water skiing on a bayou? That sounds like a job for Ed Orgeron.
Oh, my
he was
gosh.
wrong. He was wrong. They don't have 27. They have 29 national championships in water skiing.
Really?
Yeah. So he was wrong, but he was right. They was founded in the National Water Skiing Association. National Championships was founded in 1977. They've won 29 of them since 1977.
That's amazing. I had no idea.
If you do a ULM game, there you go.
Well, I've worked ULM games, but never at home. Always on the road.
Who do they play? Oh, they play at Mississippi State to open the season this year. ULM.
They do?
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing for the Bulldogs that they're not, water skiing. 29 national titles in water skiing?
Huh.
Who knew?
That's very cool.
That was good. 615-737-1045. Yes, he did. Matthew and Franklin. Matt, what's up?
What's up, my people? Good to talk to you today.
Yes, sir.
Just while we're singing the praises of my beloved Irish, we just opened up a $35 million football training and practice complex.
Yep.
I saw that.
I can't decide who I'm going to go. So, Matthew, this is where I am, and you probably don't want me to pick Notre Dame, but I'm debating within my own head, heart, and soul who's going to win the national title, and I'm debating between Notre Dame, Oregon, and Texas. Who should I go with,
Well,
Matthew?
I'm gonna let you go with Notre Dame.
Okay.
Because Texas, their symbol looks like the female reproductive system. Oregon's uniforms are so damn ugly, I don't even want to see them. So
what did
go
you
with
just
the
say?
Irish. I'll go to the grotto and pray for you after the game.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, Matthew.
The grotto is a cave where everyone prays before and after the game. The blessed.
Oh, I know. I've seen Rudy 7,000 times.
Oh, okay. Well, I just like to promote the ones I love, and that would be y'all too. So, God bless you. Try and stay warm.
Thank you, Matthew. That was a hell of a phone call. What did he say in the middle of that call?
He said Texas's logo looks like upside down woman's reproductive system, and Oregon's unis are so damn ugly that I don't even want to see them.
Oh, man. I just got word. Little League Baseball Southeast Region Championship game between Alabama and Tennessee is scheduled to start at 5:30 Central Time. So we're on it. More 3HL coming up. By the way, Jim Wyatt will join us in just a little bit. What do you got?
Do you know when?
I don't know when.
Okay.
It's just whenever the mood strikes him.
Gotcha. Yeah, crazy story that I tweeted about yesterday.
Oh,
because
you had
he
a
was
big reaction
talking
a minute
about,
ago. I forgot.
because he was talking about getting eaten by an alligator while you're water skiing.
Oh, that story.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
We'll talk about it after the break.
I don't know it.
Yeah,
So
you do.
I do?
Oh, I
She sent it in the
texted
chat.
it with you.
She sent it in the chat.
Yeah,
And
I read it.
You did. You responded.
Oh.
Having to do with
Nope. After the break.
something.
Stick around.
We'll be right back.
All right, season is almost here. Mayor, would you say we have a game in 2 weeks?
2 weeks from Saturday.
College football. And maybe, you want to place a wager, a little friendly wager on that game coming up, then you need to go to Circa Sports at the Mint at Kentucky Downs. Week 0 is 2 weeks away. And you can go enjoy an awesome sports betting experience at Circa. It's located in Franklin, Kentucky, not very far away, just a short drive on Interstate 65, first exit once you get to the Kentucky state line. So super easy to get to. We've been there a ton and absolutely loved it, especially the two-story sports betting experience. The Mint at Kentucky Downs in Franklin features this two-story designed for comfort, convenience, live excitement. It is almost 5,000 square feet in-house betting floor, to high-definition screens that span 1,700 square feet, and every detailed crafted for the ultimate sports fan. The sports book features 5 standard windows. They have kiosks, racing terminals, betting sheet racks, so go check it out. Seats up to 200 people. Got to be 21 to place a bet. Make reservations if you want to pick your seat for a booth recliner, or you don't need reservations. You can go enjoy open seating. That is Circa Sports at the Mint at Kentucky Downs. Check it out at circasports.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brett Doherty, Don Davenport with you. Slay Dog will be back tomorrow. Executive producer of 3HL is Zeph.
What up?
Speaking of conspiracy theories, where are y'all with Tupac still being alive somewhere? Like, how old would he be right now?
Dude, he'd be old.
Dude, he'd be old?
I just
crap.
sounded like my 14-year-old.
He would be 2 years older than me.
Oh, wow. Dawn.
Sorry, Mayor.
Damn, he died in 1996. He was 25 years old. R.I.P. Tupac Shakur. You know his mom is the person that developed the Patient's Bill of Rights?
At hospitals?
Yeah.
No.
She's brilliant. Yeah. Watch the Tupac documentary. Bad if you learn stuff. I'm about to learn stuff. Everybody's about to learn stuff. What is this story y'all are talking about?
Oh, so I saw this yesterday on actually the New York Post, which is random. I'm sure they picked it up from a local station. Arkansas, high school football practice. Dude is practicing, helmets, right? Whatever. All of a sudden, he's like, something feels weird in my helmet. Like, it feels like it's just moving or something. Takes it off, hands it to the equipment staff. Equipment staff looks in there. There is a snake.
Oh, no.
In his beepity beep helmet. Not a small snake, a large snake. But here's the part that gets you.
What kind of snake?
A cottonmouth.
How did he not know a cottonmouth snake was in his helmet?
So I was wondering too. And so I dug deeper into the pictures and the story. So you know how it's your football helmet and then you have the extra padding that like snaps in.
It was just curled up inside that?
It was in between the helmet and the
pads?
padding. So the padding protected his head. But
And
still, it was
didn't
a
bite him?
cottonmouth.
It didn't bite him.
I mean, that mug will kill you.
The cottonmouth
It did not bite him.
is a large, venomous pit viper native to the southeastern United States. Known for the stark white interior of its mouth displayed when threatened, it inhabits wetlands, swamps,
and football helmets.
Apparently.
And slow-moving bodies of water.
They got it out. They put the helmet in a sink full of water. And then it just slithered on out.
You know
And
what
then
I
they
would have done
called
with that
animal
helmet?
control.
I would have thrown it as far as I could.
Right?
What would you have done? That?
I would have ran away. It would have scared the crap out of me.
Y'all, I was thinking about it all night.
Mr. J.
I couldn't stop thinking about it
Do you
after
think
I
you
saw
had
the story.
Do you think you had cottonmouths everywhere in your house?
Yes, I'm like, oh my gosh, if that
Can't put your shoes on.
he could be there. Mr. Cottonmouth could be, because you know I have all those woods right behind me. Well, it's rained so much, it's basically like a swamp back there. And so then I was like, I've got to check all my boots. I've got to check my pool area. What if they're like wrapped up under one of the rafts? Huh. Can you imagine putting that on your head and then pulling it off because you feel like something's wiggling in there?
No. And I know you're not a snake person, so.
Oh, hell to the no.
Mr. J. Lou, 1984, said, yeah, I saw that story. It's now that cottonmouth helmet and football field and us as a team forfeiting every remaining game.
Correct.
I would have burned the helmet and the field.
Well, somebody had put it on Twitter and somebody said, just cut my head off and leave it on the field.
Candy B said Tupac's trial, the trial for his murder started this week. I saw where Suge Knight's not going to testify. They want him to testify because he's the only witness. And he's not going to do it. He's like, I'm not getting involved in that.
Pansy.
See what Stoney said?
Yeah, Stoney Keeley. Speaking of conspiracy, I've seen this one. Speaking of conspiracy theories, the Earth is supposed to lose gravity for 7 seconds tomorrow.
If that happens, we all die. Everything crushes in on us. We will die. The world will end.
Or would you not just float for 7 seconds?
Well, everything would float for 7 seconds and then come crash down.
And then crash down.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to like find an open field somewhere.
So does the ocean...
With a bunch of cottonmouths.
Okay, I have a question. Would the water in the
Choose your
ocean...
death.
Would the water in the ocean also start to float?
I mean, it would have to, right?
Because if that started to float and then came crashing down, that could cause some
Also, how did we come up with 7 seconds? I feel good about
That's
being
the
able to
conspiracy
survive
theory.
7 seconds. Like, how far up would we float? Like 100 feet or like 1,000 feet?
How about this?
Or like 15 feet? Ooh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get a basketball and I'm going to dunk it.
Right before you die.
Never dunked it before. Except when I jump off picnic tables when I was a kid. Don't do that either.
Do you know why the internet is saying that we're going to lose gravity for 7 seconds? It's because a total solar eclipse will cross Greenland, Iceland, and northern Spain. The peak of the Perseid meteor shower and a 6-planet morning alignment.
A 6-planet morning alignment?
Yeah.
So what time is this happening?
I don't know, sometime early.
Damn, I live on the 23rd floor. I better get out of that. Now,
Okay,
I need to know when so we can plot this out.
Okay, but do you want to know how to survive?
How do you survive?
You're pretty much screwed, but...
Tie like a wrecking ball to your leg?
No, the wrecking ball is going to float too.
Yeah, but not as quickly because it's heavy.
The atmosphere and oceans...
No gravity. Everything moves the
are
same.
no longer held to Earth by gravity.
See, the oceans is what'll kill you.
Yes. Now, air will still...
We're nowhere
would
near an
still
ocean.
be around.
Doesn't matter.
Because 7 seconds is far too short for the atmosphere to completely escape. You would experience a bizarre, rapidly changing environment rather than suddenly being in a vacuum. But when gravity returns, this is where things get ugly. Everything that's floated would suddenly accelerate back towards the earth. So depending on how far it traveled and what it was doing, people, water, debris, objects, all of that crashing back down. If you are indoors and holding on to something, you might survive. The biggest danger wouldn't be floating into space. The danger is the return to normal gravity.
Which is what Zeph said. And that's exactly the thought I had. So what time?
I don't know.
Do we know?
Well, it's the morning. It said morning alignment, but it said for like...
Yeah, but morning...
Iceland and Greenland.
Dang, so we're all dying tomorrow, huh?
Huh, okay.
All right. End of the world.
Better get right with the Lord.
Oh, that was weird. Don't look up total solar eclipse 2026. Google will do something weird.
Well...
Like, 1534 GMT. I don't know what that is.
Mountain time?
No, that's the time over there in Europe. I don't know what they use.
Stand by.
My buddy Scott Curry said, "Who does not look in your helmet? Come on, man. Can't happen." And I saw that too. He said,
It's around...
All right, it's 3:34 GMT, and then that means that would be 10:34 Central Time.
AM?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. So right in the middle of the
right
day.
during like Buck and Big
Buck
Jeff.
and Big Jeff's interview. How appropriate would that be?
Damn, Babs.
Sorry. I'm just saying, because that's chaos. And...
My guy Doug said, "Cottonmouth in my helmet equals me in the portal."
Cottonmouth is a water moccasin, right? Like, I'd never called it a cottonmouth. I always called it a water moccasin.
I don't know.
It is. I'm pretty sure.
You know me. I research everything. I tend to stay away from snake research.
Yeah.
All right, 615-737-1045. 5 o'clock hour coming up. If y'all have any advice on how to survive 7 seconds with no gravity, let us know. Also, Titans Talk coming up in the 5 o'clock hour. 3HL 1045 The Zone.
Good afternoon. It's 5:03. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs Studios. Titans 49ers wrapped up their joint practice from San Francisco. Head coach Robert Saleh met with the media and said that John Franklin Myers and Jackie Marshall were out today due to existing injuries. Cordell Flott was limited with a bruise. Jacob Martin left early with a knee. Austin Douglas and Dan Moore were kicked out of practice for fighting. So I also mentioned that everyone is expected to play in the preseason game on Thursday versus the 49ers. In NFL news today, big story coming out of that. The Vikings have named Kyler Murray their starting quarterback, leaving former first-round pick J.J. McCarthy to be the backup. For all your foundation repair waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home of the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three HL 104.5, this home Prince Orty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. We are with you until 6 o'clock. Jim Wyatt's scheduled to hop on when he gets a moment and let us know what happened at the joint practice session today in Santa Clara with the Titans and the 49ers. They will play on Thursday. Kickoff set for 8 o'clock, 3HL. We'll walk you up till 7. Titans Radio will take over. At that point, we will have Lee Company countdown to kickoff for you from 6 until 7 o'clock. All that coming up. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
If you listen to the last, couple of segments, then you would understand what I'm about to say. The chat is on one right now. So go on in there. Make sure you hit the like button. Nikki says, I was at a snake farm, and the cottonmouth was the only snake the guy would not get out of the box because it was so ornery.
Yep.
It's a word I should use more. I like that word.
It's a good word.
Richie says, working in the ER for so many years, I wish I had time to tell you guys a crazy theory. We like crazy theories around here. DP5707 says, one of the meanest snakes out there. So Babs read a story, high school football player in Arkansas at football practice, felt something kind of weird in his helmet, looked in his helmet, there was a snake coiled up in between like the padding and the helmet itself. It was a cottonmouth.
Which, by the way, some snakes are pretty, even if they're dangerous. That is not a pretty one.
DP says one of the meanest snakes out there. Peregrine says just so much bunk.
That's right. That's right.
Football girly, too. I'm dying over here. Big Jeff going up at 10:30. Not sure about Buck. Dalton says parachute sales about to go through the roof. No pun intended.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Babs loves good conspiracy theory, and Zeph brought up the one about we're supposed to lose gravity for 7 seconds tomorrow. Like just all over the world.
We're done. We're all done.
Oh, by the way, you said it was 3:36 GMT, which is Greenwich Mean Time. That's actually 10:30 p.m. here because they're...
Okay, y'all are confusing me now. If this is going to happen, I need to know when. I don't need to be 12 hours off.
So 3:30 GMT is...
I'm quite sure Babs is going to do some more research between now and when this happens. So
I'll let you know when we get off the
us.
show.
Make sure you follow Babs on Twitter, Don Davenport TN.
I'll tell everybody by there.
Yeah, 3:30 a.m. GMT converts to 10:30 p.m. the previous day for Central Standard Time.
Oh, so that's tonight then.
Oh, it's tonight at 10:30? Oh, I'll be fast asleep then. Meh.
Or into the Mayomi.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go, you might as well go happy.
And Mayomi makes her happy.
Yes, it does.
Nolensville, 12U kids playing Alabama, 5:30. Now the projected start time. They were supposed to start at 2. They were in a weather delay. They just alerted us that 5:30 now is the scheduled start time on ESPN for the kids here. Julian Frazier on the bump. From Buzzing with the Boys, no, I already did that one. Oh, I didn't do this one. Georgia unveiled white uniforms. They're going to wear them week 2 when they host Western Kentucky. They actually look sweet. Have you seen them?
I have. I do like the white helmets.
Georgia with white helmets.
Didn't Alabama try to do white helmets a few years ago?
Well, Georgia was one of the first teams to do like the black jersey thing, right? They did it against Alabama in the SEC championship game a long time ago, I think, if I remember that correctly. NFL news, the Colts say Anthony Richardson will start Thursday night against the Patriots. They are trying to shop him around. Daniel Jones will not play in the preseason. Buck Rising tweeted, visitors get the substation field, and had a video. You can see it. Follow him on Twitter. What's the deal with that? It's crazy. Like, I mean, I've seen pictures, but I've just kind of rolled through it and let everybody else talk about it. But in Buck's video, that thing is huge.
It definitely towers over. Like, I think it grows every season the more the conspiracy grows. Because, I mean, it just gets more and more prominent in the background.
It does. Nashville Cats. Did y'all see they won the Arena League Championship?
Yeah, in crazy fashion with time clicking off.
At the buzzer on a 4th down and goal stop.
Yeah.
They are having their championship celebration today at 5:30 in Clarksville at the Clarksville Commons. So that is happening. Cam Ward said it was great going against another team today. Again, we hope to check in with Jim Wyatt here in just a little bit. He said it was great, specifically mentioned Fred Warner running around, one of the better defensive players in the NFL, obviously. He said we matched intensity. Obviously, we can always do better. Missed 2 or 3 plays. It could have been explosive plays. That from the quarterback. 615-737-1045. Misty and Bon Aqua. Misty, what you got?
What's up, guys?
How are you?
Misty.
I'm good. Babs, I love you, but I don't know what snake you think is pretty. Period.
I know, right?
There are some pretty ones.
No. They ain't nothing. Ain't nothing about a snake but a dead snake. But I'm going to tell you right now, if it was in my helmet, 1, I'm going to win the Olympics for the fastest runner. 2, I'm going to be the #1 defensive player because I'm going to knock everybody out that's in my way, and they're going to wish they had gravity.
Thank you, Misty.
Period. And then this gravity stuff, you might as well just stick your head between your legs and kiss your butt behind us goodbye because you're dead anyway.
That is true.
I'm not flexible enough
and
for
y'all
that,
have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Misty. Appreciate
Thanks,
you.
Misty. Just
615-737-1045.
bring in the realism.
Dusty and Laverne wants to talk about the
Keeping it real.
electrical substation. Dustin,
let's
what's
talk,
up?
Dustin.
Yeah, it's Dustin, a.k.a. Crop Dustin. But I just wanted to get our over-under on how many players we think are going to get hurt while we're out in San Francisco because you know how the Titans' luck usually tends to roll. I hope I'm incorrect, but I'm pretty much terrified out of my mind for this next however many days they're out there. So wanted to get your input on that.
Well, luckily they're not practicing against each other tomorrow, and then they're going to play on the field on Thursday. So they just had to get through today, I think.
So the number of injuries today, I think Jacob Martin was the only player that left early. Cordell
Careful with
Flott.
that word.
Cordell Flott was limited with a bruise. That's what Salas said. Jacob Martin had some kind of knee issue and left practice early. Everything else, that's the only injuries that he reported on or that he told the media about after. So, and the thing with the electrical substation, the conspiracy is that it's long-term exposure.
Yes. Yeah.
So
this is what it says. It's the prolonged exposure to the EMFs, which I forget what EMF stands for, but whatever. It's the frequency.
Electromagnetic field.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, that sounds good.
That's it.
No, that is it.
That is it, yeah.
Okay, good job.
I mean, your dad's a freaking science professor. Like, you should know all of this. But
It could also
anyway.
be electromotive force, but I don't think that's what we're talking about here.
There you go. I believe it's electromagnetic field. Good job. But low frequency. But the thought is that it weakens your tendons.
Huh.
Over
time.
Over time with prolonged exposure. And so that is where your injuries come from. And then it like degrades collagen and does all those things. So that's where it comes from. So the Titans are fine. They're there for a couple days. No big deal there.
Also a bruise?
Could have banged knees with somebody.
Are y'all like me? Like
I have a bruise on my knee right now.
and you
I
have no idea where it came from.
No idea.
Yeah.
And it hurts so bad every time I get on my knees to like pick something up or do something or fix baby Bab's hair or whatever. I'm like, oh, how did I bruise my knee?
You know what gets me is walking around the corner of the bed where it juts out farther than the mattress.
Yeah.
I always hit myself. Yeah. 615-737-1045. Andy Chris says, here is your timing. 7-second gravitational anomaly expected on August 12th, 2026 at 14:33 UTC, which is 9:33 a.m. Central Time, he says.
Is that the official time?
Y'all are making me so nervous because y'all have thrown like 4 different times at me.
Just, here's what you need to do. You just need to get like some rope, go tie yourself to like a tree or something.
No, a tree's going.
You think a tree's ripping up out of the earth?
Yeah.
So what are you tying yourself to?
Nothing. You're dead.
Okay, empty a bedroom in your house and just stay in there, because then you'll just hit the ceiling. But just put like a mattress around you so that when you crash back down, you're not landing
That's
on the floor.
thing. That's what you need.
Yeah, mattresses.
But you got to tie yourself to the
like
mattress.
The Godfather. Go to the mattresses.
So when you come back down, you land on the mattress, and like that way the mattress doesn't float away from you.
Yeah.
When the gravity goes.
615-737-1045 at 3HL1045. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
I thought I was going to have to jump in right there.
Josh Pate's college football Final Four is Notre Dame, Indiana, with Ohio State and Texas. Notre Dame and Texas playing for the national title. Pate has Notre Dame winning it all. I'm Notre Dame, Ohio State, Oregon, and Texas. And I currently think Texas is going to win it all. Last week I thought Oregon was going to win it all. Now I'm on the upside down horn people. Oh, wait, that's not what they want to be. Right?
No.
Again, I thought this quote was pretty good from Mitch Trubisky, because sometimes you go to training camp and you're like, am I seeing this right? And I'm seeing Alec Heilmanner correctly, and that he's been stacking plays and practices, and he blocks really well, and he's making contested catches, route running good, all those things. Titans quarterback, too. Mitch Trubisky said this about second-year wide receiver Alec Heilmanner. Quote, I think he's super motivated and going super hard. He brings that juice and energy for our offense. He's just a mismatch problem for a lot of DBs with his speed, strength, the ability to separate, and downfield ability to get open. You can read the story at ESPN.com. So some little nugget there about Alec Heilmanner,
You know,
second-year wide receiver.
You know, a guy who I saw a lot of 49ers reporters, like outside of Big Jeff, were kind of mentioning, and this is from just the 49ers side of it, is, and we've heard about this guy from Titans media from training camp leading up to this point, is James Williams, bringing a lot of energy. And I really think that linebacker group with him and Anthony Hill in that second group competing for those spots, like I truly think that it's one of the deepest positions on this team.
James Williams flies around. I mean, everybody knows the story, I would guess. Maybe some of y'all don't, but he was a safety in college, and now making the adjustment from college to the NFL, but also safety to linebacker, and gave the Titans some run last year. But he flies around the field and decks people when given the opportunity.
And you can see the safety in him when he plays, even at the linebacker spot. You can just see that ball hawk, that
loose hips.
Oh yeah, I mean, he just moves so well.
Matt Mayoko covers the 49ers. At the beginning of practice, he wrote, embarrassing start to practice for the 49ers defense. They have not made a play, and they are instigating scuffles after nearly every whistle in their joint practice against the Titans. It was fun to kind of watch the Titans reporters and the 49er reporters, like, giving their take on what they were seeing, because they've only seen that one team, obviously. 615-737-1045. Darren in Brentwood. Darren, what's up?
What's up, y'all?
Yo.
So first of all, before I get to my actual call, was there a soft tissue substation in Nashville under Vrabel for like a couple years? Because that seems to correlate.
That was pretty good. They were like the most injured team 2 years in a row.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're not too far off. So I heard this story is kind of a couple weeks old, but I've been trying to call in and get some people's reactions. The Akron Zips, who I know are all over the media every year, apparently, I mean, they haven't been to a bowl game since 2017, not very successful. Apparently, as a PR move, and I'm kind of paraphrasing the story, but they're running a competition to give a season ticket holder kind of like to script the first drive of their opening season game this year, where they will get to script the plays to kind of drive attendance, and which to me, if you want to get better, don't give me a playbook, because I'm going to play Madden with you.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem with that. We brought this up the other day. Zeph brought it up, and I thought he was kidding. Like, I thought he read an AI story or something, but it is real. Joe Moorhead is the Akron coach. He was at Mississippi State back in the day, so SEC people might know him. But, yeah, they're going to –
So here's my
they're
biggest
raffling
thing.
it off.
Sorry. Here's my biggest thing. What if this dude comes out here and just scripts an 8-play, 75-yard, 7-minute touchdown drive, and then they pull him, and then they get blown out for the rest of the game? Like, these coaches are going to be eating crow. Like, what if that happens? Like, they're going to be like, dude, it's going to be like a Disney movie. They're going to throw him back in there and be like, dude, you got this one, man.
Darren, we think alike. Thank you, Darren. We think alike. That's exactly the direction I went.
So,
like, you get a scripted fan touchdown drive, and then Moorhead goes like the entire rest of the first half without scoring.
So what makes this story even better is there are a couple parts of this. The Akron Zips don't currently have an offensive coordinator listed on their coaching staff.
No, Moorhead's the guy.
But typically,
he's the offensive guy.
Typically
you have one. Yes,
one.
That's true.
So there is not one on the coaching staff at all. Also, the Robert Morris fans are buying Akron season tickets, or I think they've since sold out. But the Robert Morris fans were like jumping in and buying tickets so that a Robert Morris fan would be the offensive coordinator and get to script the plays for the first drive.
That's really funny.
Oh boy.
That's
so
really
what
funny.
if a Robert Morris fan wins it? I feel like Akron's going to rig it to make sure that they're actually an Akron fan, but
I mean, you know,
that would be
I keep
incredible.
I keep thinking there's no way this is real, and then Pat McAfee had Joe Moorhead on.
Yeah. You know, like a bunch of the Barstool guys bought season tickets because there were some celebrities that bought season tickets because they wanted to get in on this because it's such
a raffle type situation.
It's such a ridiculous promotion that you kind of just, even if you're not like a fan of Akron, nowhere near Akron, you kind of just want to jump in on it.
615-737.
Didn't you say you were going to buy season tickets?
I was going
do
to,
it?
but I didn't.
I mean,
how much are they?
How much are Akron?
$75.
That's it.
$75.
That was the cheapest one you could get. $75.
Huh.
Tell me that wouldn't be worth it.
Well, that's worth it.
To go be an offensive coordinator for a drive, pull out the playbook. What I want to know is
totally do that.
What I want to know is how much of the playbook do they have access to? Is it Joe Moorhead being like, okay, here's like 2 or 3 plays?
Is it really wild also that I have full and complete confidence in myself to lead Akron down the field and score a touchdown? I have complete confidence. I'm going to get to know the personnel. I'm going to consult with Moorhead about plays. I want to talk to the quarterback. What does he like to run? And then I'm going to make my decisions, and we're going to go down and score. Full confidence. That's a terrible place for me to be, I think.
Yeah.
Sam in Chapel Hill before we break. Sam, what's up? How are you?
What's up, guys? How are you all?
Yo.
So let me preface this by saying I'm in no way a scientist or a physicist, but with basic logic, if all the gravity went away for 7 seconds, if you're not moving, then you're not going to just float away. Object in rest stays in rest unless an outside force is acted upon it. So unless you're jumping or you're driving a car or something, you're just going to stay exactly where you are.
What about the astronauts in space, though?
Yeah, and if they float,
they're floating around.
Float in the middle and they don't have anything to touch or move them, they will stay exactly where they're at.
Huh.
That's just logic to me. But
so Sam, you're offering us all hope that we're not all going to die at various times that have been
now, if you're
thrown out
driving
there.
a car, bye-bye. You're done.
Wouldn't that be something?
Imagine going 90 down the interstate.
I
like
want to. You know what I want to be? I want to be in a Waymo.
I don't think the Waymo would know what to do. You know where I wouldn't want to be?
Thank you, Sam. What?
In the truck of Don Davenport.
When is this going to happen?
Tomorrow or tonight or tomorrow morning sometime.
Yeah, y'all are all
We
over
don't
the
know
board
if
on
it's
this.
9:30, 10:30 a.m., p.m. We don't know. There's 4 possible times right now for us.
Gonna be sometime.
Where the hell is Stoney? He just dropped this little gem in the chat and then left.
And then oh, it was Stoney that brought this up.
Yes.
That's right. I thought it was Zeph. I was giving you credit to her husband, who now texts us saying, I'm going to have to listen to this all night.
Oh,
Have fun.
boy. Oh, boy.
That and he's probably gonna have to go look for cotton mouse around the house.
I don't know. Yeah, that.
She ran one over in her garage one day.
That was a rat snake, but that thing was massive. It was like 10 feet long. The Earth is spinning, though. That guy was stating Newton's laws of gravity. This color is wrong.
Oh, okay.
No, he's wrong. They have internal momentum.
Daryl in the borough curious what happens to oxygen if gravity fails.
Do I need to call my dad? Like,
yes.
Get a physics,
why
get a physics
is your
mind in on
dad
this?
not
get him on.
calling in? Is he
Get him
not
on.
listening right now?
What time is it? He's probably home from work.
Oh, my mom took an Uber the other day. And
A Waymo or an Uber?
Uber. So she said the Uber driver is a big 3HL fan.
Oh, cool.
And apparently he was like, yeah, that's so cool. Do you listen? And she's like, I don't think one time.
Way to go, Mom.
Full support. We'll be right back.
Thanks, Mom.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport with you. Slay will be back tomorrow. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Joe says, my 12-year-old daughter is listening and wants to know why the show is called 3HL. That is a great question we address ever so often. The show originated January 2010. We were on 12 to 3 p.m. And so the idea was, let's take a 3-hour lunch. But we immediately stopped calling it 3-hour lunch and started calling it 3HL, and then just felt like we branded it so much that when we moved to 3 to 6, we just kept the name. So appreciate the question. Joe's 12-year-old daughter. 615-737-1045 is the number. Grant in Nashville next up on 3HL. Grant, what's up?
Yeah, just had to chime in about the losing gravity on the Earth aspect.
I love it.
Just wanted to say, if the Earth was flat, which maybe we shouldn't go there, but if the Earth was flat and gravity stops, you would stay in motion on that flat surface. But as the Earth spins, if gravity not holding you into that surface, you go flying off at a tangent off into space.
Do you think that 7 seconds is long enough amount of time to get me into space from like this building?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, I guess there are worse ways to go out.
So we need to be in a
blast.
building to survive? What do you think?
No, you'll go slam into a wall.
Yeah, you need some good armor, good helmet.
Preferably not one with a cottonmouth snake in it. Just to tie all the stuff together that's been weird today. Thank you, Grant. Appreciate it.
I did call my dad during the break.
Oh, I was wondering who you were talking to. I didn't know if that was Jim Wyatt or your dad.
No, Jim White did not answer me. I think he's a little busy in Santa Clara, or wherever they're at.
Yeah. It might be in San Francisco.
And
right now.
he said exactly what Grant was saying. He said based on his, he said, I don't know what would actually happen because that's like.
Did he even know about the conspiracy theory, or was he like, "What are y'all doing on 3HL"?
I don't know if he knew about it, but he was listening. He was listening, so he did hear the conversation.
Okay.
And he basically said just what Grant said, because the Earth is spinning so fast. If gravity just disappeared, we would all just continue that motion of the Earth spinning, and we just go flying. So yes, everyone would probably die, because you know how fast the Earth is spinning. Incredibly fast.
No, I have no idea. It looks pretty still to me right now. I look at Division Street. Although there go the Bachelorettes. They're moving.
The Earth spins at over 1,000 miles an hour on its
Wow.
axis.
Ooh.
So
How
now,
has no one made a movie about this little thing?
so now take
You know what I
gravity.
mean?
Take gravity
there
out of
should be one.
Right?
So the only thing keeping us in place is the fact that is gravity. So if gravity goes and the Earth is still spinning, well, guess what? There's no friction in space to stop that spinning. We'd go flying.
Somebody in the chat's moving so fast it looks like a slot machine. Somebody said that NASA's been studying this for like a year. How about that? We should have had your conspiracy theory party before now, Babs, is what I'm thinking.
I don't know. It stresses me. I don't need any more stress.
See, that's what your hubby was saying in our text stream. Yeah. Joe's 12-year-old daughter just chimed in. I'm Joe's 12-year-old daughter, and he is your biggest fan.
Aw. Well, thanks.
He's probably your
12-year-old.
biggest fan, 12-year-old daughter. Mr. J. Lou says, I can't wait to see the Woo Girls flying around in the air tomorrow with the gravity loss. That sounds like a normal Tuesday on Broadway.
Not wrong.
Oh, man. 615-737-1045. Always the number. According to ESPN Analytics, guess who has the toughest strength of schedule in the NFL? Again, according to ESPN Analytics. We actually talked about this. I think I brought it up yesterday.
It's not the Seahawks, is it? Super Bowl champions? I would figure that division plus playing a first place schedule.
Nope. Arizona Cardinals.
Well, I was close on the division.
Remember I said Todd was like, they're not going to be favored until at least week 15.
Oh, that's right.
And I don't even know who they play in week 15. But here's what you got to do if you're the Arizona Cardinals, right? You got to start Carson Beck. You got to start Jeremiah Love. Mm-hmm. You got to earn that first pick again. Earn that first pick next year. Take Jeremiah Smith, wide receiver, Ohio State. And then you're talking about something on offense, potentially. Now, I'm not a Carson Beck guy, but that is what they have. So, and he was all right in the Hall of Fame game, which 7 million
Playing
people.
against nobody.
Playing against nobody, fair. But I still feel like Carson Beck has moments where he'll screw it up against air.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair against air. I think it's all right. Again, 7 million people watch the Hall of Fame game.
It's crazy.
And listen, I like the NHL. I love the Predators. But I did look up what's an average Stanley Cup audience. 5.2 million.
Wow.
The NFL dominates everything. And I feel like college football, since they added the playoff, a lot of people were worried that you would lose the importance of games in a regular season. And I get that. But you can't tell me Texas and Ohio State's not a massive game, right? Like, that hasn't lost anything. No. Texas and Texas A&M hasn't lost anything. So I feel like college football is gaining steam, too, in terms of viewership and all those things. Football, man. Sport of kings.
If you break it down south and north, just split the United States. Is college football bigger in the South?
I mean, today's been a weird day, which I'm here for every once in a while. I love it. You know I love days like this. And you, by the way, have participated in making today this way.
I know, but I told you also my brain's not working today. So
you did say that.
It's because we're about to have no gravity for 7
You
seconds.
think that's what it is?
Yes.
You think your body's like telling you, like, hey, warning, warning.
So when your mind
exactly
is not working and it's a crazy day around here, we go to Mike in Old Hickory.
Oh, hell.
Mike, what's up?
You guys are so fun. But I do want to ask a serious question, and it's Titans only, I was told.
Yes.
Do you guys
we want
really
no
think...
part of Enos Cantor.
Yeah, well,
what do you got on the Titans?
Based on what you're seeing and everything else with Cam and the offensive line and all the stuff, do you think we're going to be 8-9 or 9-8, or what do you really think?
I'm going to go with 7 because that's what our guy Todd Furman went with. I'm
definitely going over
the 5.5.
5.5 or 6.5.
Mike, am a very optimistic type of personality type. And
stupidly optimistic.
He was always a stupidly optimistic man. It came as a great surprise to him when he died.
Shout out Clue.
That's a line from the movie Clue, which is phenomenal if y'all haven't seen it. Mike, I was thinking about this today. Number 1, I'm concerned about kicker. Number 2, I'm concerned about the offensive line. I really am.
You know, and that's what we've been worried about now for the last 3 years?
Oh, yeah. Way too long.
Yeah, way too long. And so that's what I'm saying is I'm kind of hoping that we just kind of Cam stays healthy and Pollard stays healthy, that kind of give him a little bit of a break. I'm looking at about 8-9.
Okay,
wow.
Mike.
Okay. That's optimistic, Mike. And you're not sold on Cam Ward, right?
Well, but if he doesn't do well this year, my concern is that after this year, will we hear the rumblings of I want to be traded? So that's what I'm worried about. Is if we get him in this year, he's up to speed.
Who's he
doesn't
talking about,
get
Cam?
injured. Can he then say, you know what? We're 8-9, and I'm here for 3 years. Where am I going?
Yeah, they're not trading Cam Ward.
Ever.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, He's under contract. We've been through this, Mike. He's under contract. They have the ability to exercise a 5th-year option on him too. So this is year 2. So then he's got year 3, year 4, year 5 theoretically. So before anything like that comes up.
But Cam himself can say, you know what? Maybe I just don't feel too good today. Next year, 2027, 2028. Maybe I just don't feel too good right now going out playing. Because you know what? I don't feel appreciated. You guys know that. You hear that from NFL players. They just all of a sudden, they get their money, and all of a sudden, injuries crop up. So what I'm saying is...
None of this, though, really pertains to the quarterback. You did so great,
You
Mike.
went through such an optimistic first half of the phone call.
Yeah, you talked about 8 wins.
And then it's like Thelma and Louise off the edge of the cliff.
And now you didn't jump. You just pushed somebody off.
Money is money. These guys want to make their money.
Well, he's going to make his money regardless.
Well, and he's under contract. That's the other part of it.
But he's under contract until that runs out because he's not making $48 million a year right now.
Well, guess what? If he plays like he should,
that's where they make the money. The quarterbacks make it in the second and third contract.
Exactly. Then he might make $48 million a year, and even Patrick Mahomes doesn't even make that anymore. So I think what Cam is trying to do, and I hope he does, play well this year, at least get us to 8-9 or even 9-8, and have a chance for maybe a wild card. And then you know what? I hope he gets his money. I hope he gets his money from Tennessee.
Okay, Mike. Thank you, man.
It'll be 4 years, but
hey, Mike. Hey, what are you going to do when we lose gravity for 7 seconds? You got a plan?
Yeah. Have you heard that convo?
Lose gravity?
Yeah.
You haven't heard about this, Mike?
There's a conspiracy theory out there that we're going to lose gravity for 7 seconds tomorrow at like 9:33 in the morning.
Well, I'll just jump up, and then I'll lose gravity by jumping up. So, see, people will believe in anything.
Yeah, you put yourself in motion. I like that idea. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, there you go.
We're all going to die, Mike.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
We're all going to die.
Are you still there?
Yeah, we're all going to die tomorrow.
Well, then let me ask you this question. An airplane takes off with 10,000 pounds of ping pong balls, and then all those ping pong balls go up in the air. Do they weigh anything?
I don't know.
Yeah, they weigh 10,000 pounds.
If a 300-pound diver and a 100-pound diver jump off the same platform, who hits the water first?
Are you in a vacuum?
You're in a vacuum.
There you go, Zeph. Zeph's our resident scientist.
Thank you, Mike.
If you're in a vacuum, they'll hit at the same time. Also, 10,000 ping pong balls weigh 10,000 pounds no matter what.
Also, how are you going to put 10,000 ping pong balls in an airplane?
No, it's 10,000 pounds of ping pong balls, which is probably like...
It's even more.
So was that a trick question?
I don't know what he's getting at.
My head hurts.
Remember word problems back in the day, and you would read the word problem, and you're like, I don't have time to try to figure this crap
right?
out.
Like, I don't care.
About Lisa going to New Mexico and Tanner going to Seattle.
I don't know how many bananas they had.
Listen, I hated when math class became English class. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Give me numbers. I don't need to read.
I'm done for the day.
I personally loved English class. That's going to shock a lot of people. Anyway, we'll be right back. 3
Hell.
3HL 104.5, The Zone. Larry says Mike lost gravity a long time ago. Two-tone trash pandas defying gravity. Where is Ariana Grande? Man, how much do you think Ariana Grande weighs? 85 pounds?
I was going to say
more than
70.
I wouldn't say even more than that.
I mean, oof, it's gross.
She, I was telling Babs during the break, you can get down a rabbit hole of reels, we all know that. There are some out there, like she's done Jimmy Fallon where they karaoke and imitate, like he'll just push a button and it lands on Christina Aguilera, and then Ariana Grande will sing it and sound just like her.
Really?
Britney Spears, just like her. Rihanna, just like her. It's crazy. That girl is so freaking talented.
Huh.
Zeph's wife in the chat.
What up, Alyssa?
What up?
It's like, what weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of bricks? They're both a pound.
So it was a trick question.
I think Mike was just being Mike.
Yeah, but were you amazed that he had that ready to go so quickly?
Yeah,
like
I
he
just
walks
told
around
him,
and uses that.
Hey, Mike, the world's going to end. Okay, well, I got this one last question for you. How many pounds is 10,000 pounds of ping pong balls in an airplane? Like, really? The world's about to end. That's your question.
Two-tone trash panda says, yes, she can mimic. That is definitely true. He thinks she weighs 130 pounds.
I don't know how tall she is. Do you?
Not tall. My search engine, man.
Hey, after today, we're all screwed. There is no telling what's about to pop up on our feeds.
Ariana Grande height. I just went from Cottonmouth to Ariana Grande height. She's 5 foot to 5'1".
Okay, so I bet she is 80 pounds right now.
She says she's 5'2".
Yeah, well, guess what? I say I'm 5'7". So that means she's 5 feet.
Kirby with an eye says she's 5'3".
She's tiny.
Ariana Grande does not publicly share an official number for her current weight. She has repeatedly been asked that question.
Oh, I bet she has. So what's the story with her? Like, is it weight loss shots? Like, what's going on?
Does she have an eating disorder?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm not an Ariana Grande expert.
Well, I didn't know. I just see pictures of her looking like she's about to be unalived.
Well, geez, Babs.
I'm telling you, she looks that sickly skinny.
Speaking of 3HL bingo card, that would be on it. The Titans injury report is presented by the Santa Clara substation. You better get right with the Lord.
Who said that?
Me, 7 seconds.
You did say that.
Did we establish a correct time? Like official time from 3HL about this 7-second conspiracy thing?
Zeph's just leaving us out to dry.
Just hang on.
Hey, listen, ChatGPT told me that it was 10:34 a.m.
You know what I'm going to scream when the 7 seconds ends and I come crashing back to Earth? I came in like a wrecking ball.
The thing is,
who cannot mimic you?
See, the thing is, you're going to be thrown 1,000 miles per hour to whatever direction the Earth is.
I'll sing fast.
Is this what your dad said?
I mean, he said everybody go flying. Gravity disappeared based on like just general physics knowledge.
Also,
He's like,
why didn't your dad call in when we were talking about
tried.
that? He's a science guy.
I tried. He was in the car, and then he's like, "Can you call me?" So I did, and then he's like, "I didn't get it." I called him like 3 times.
He wasn't coming
He's
on.
like, "I'm not coming on."
I don't think he wanted.
But he talks to us when we're near him.
Yeah, I know.
And this is no different.
That's what I told him. I was like, he's like, well, at first he didn't want to come on. Then I convinced him, and he's like, well, just call me and I'll answer. And then he didn't answer. So I don't know
he
if
just duped you.
I don't know if like the phone. I think he lied to me.
That word's not used enough, too.
Dupe. Zeph got duped by his dad.
Well, he said he didn't want to get asked questions beyond
his expertise. That's fair.
All right. Tomorrow, we've been told that Buck Rising will make an appearance on 3HL.
Oh, okay, good. We can talk about his conversation with Big Jeff.
Which is tomorrow.
Also, Todd Furman.
On the
That
Buck Rising
conversation will be on the Buck Rising show. Big Jeff and Buck Rising, 10 to 1.
You think they...
Not the entire 3 hours. I don't think Jeff could stand him that long.
No, sometime in between. Do you think they bring up the incident from a couple years ago?
Nope.
I mean, there's no reason to, is there?
Even as like a joking manner, like
Absolutely, there's every reason to.
No, Babs. You know the saying, let bygones be bygones?
That's dumb.
Well, the screenshot of the interview that Buck posted on social media, they were both smiling, so I'm assuming it went well.
I'm so proud of Babs. If Babs ever wonders what the show is like when she's not here, today was it.
Listen, today was interesting. I'm about to go home and
tie yourself down.
Yep, take all my safety measures for my family.
Just clear out the copperheads first because you don't want those flying around.
I like the idea. Go Godfather and go to the mattresses. Can we tie mattresses around both sides of us?
I don't know. Baby Babs might not go to school tomorrow if it's at 9:30.
Put them all over the walls.
If we're gonna
in the ceiling.
If we're going down, we might as well all go down together.
We can go to a sane asylum.
Oh, and
they got padded rooms over there.
There you go.
Yep. We just solved the problem.
Or like a trampoline park. And get like in a room full of trampolines.
Some would say you might belong there anyway.
That's definitely true. Hey, thank you guys for putting up with us. Thanks for including us in your day and in your lives. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take that lightly. Hopefully, we can all reconvene tomorrow from 3 until 6 o'clock.
Hopefully.
Yes. Hopefully, we were able to put a smile on your face at some point. 3HL is organized chaos. Some days a little less organized chaos than others, but we definitely appreciate y'all. Have a great night. Good night. God bless. Good luck.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be unless you're getting a shout out to Gravity. We'll miss you for 7 seconds.